Alright everyone, welcome back to Murder by Numbers, where we will continue solving crimes through the power of picross. Last time we went to an awards ceremony, which didn't go so well for the guy hosting the thing. I mean, aside from being a complete asshole, you know, kind of died. It's a bit of an issue, especially since there's a good chance we may have framed the wrong guy. Despite what everything led up to, I have a feeling there's more to this story than what we saw, and I'm sure it will tie in to whatever is about to happen here and the next part. Also, we seem to have met a mysterious person who decided to break into our apartment at the very end, which is really cool and super fine thing to do, and totally not weird. My autosave, did I have an autosave anywhere? What do you mean it's gonna overload my autosave? My autosave from last time didn't even... I'm not even gonna load it. I don't care what it says. How do we get out of here? Okay, fine. I guess we're loading the autosave because there's literally no back button. Who makes a game and a menu without a back button? Why would you do that? It's fine. We'll get a little recap of last week. You know what? That's kind of... That's a good consistency there. You know, we did it last time too. May as well do it this time. Hey Jack, how's it going? Are you ready for some more picross action? I say action, but action is anything but what we're doing. Well, that's autosave and you enter a creepypasta story. Could you imagine doing that in a game? That'd be kind of funny. Actually, that'd be really cool. Like, you just load an autosave and it just fucks up your game, but like intentionally. I could see a game doing it. It's an... I mean... I guess Inscription. Something like Inscription, maybe. You know? Could probably pull that off. Let's go, and I headed back to my apartment feeling good. We done it. We cracked the case. Proved them all wrong. The feeling was intoxicating. Heavy sense of accomplishment like I'd never felt before. Worked it out. We found the clues, discovered the link between them, and now justice would be done. Or so we think. Felt great, and at that moment I knew I wanted to feel this again. I wanted to feel this all the time. The only problem was I still had to convince everyone else. Detective Cross, my mother, only Scout seemed to really understand. In a few short weeks, he'd become one of my closest friends. Someone I could trust. Someone that had my back. Playing Pokemon Violet Project Masamune is in full swing. Good luck with that. Trying to... I mean, I can appreciate someone trying to actually catch them all. Like, actually buying multiple copies of the same game like that. I personally just never saw the appeal of that. And it's like, man, Game Freak hit fucking a gold mine with the ability to literally sell the same game twice for no real reason. Anytime anyone else tried that, either it was Mega Man Battle Network or Yokai Watch, or there was like this weird game on DS. It had dinosaurs, and it also had like you caught dinosaurs, I think. Or was it 3DS? Those games all had like multiple versions that you could pick from that had just very minor differences. Everyone hated them. They just never took off for one reason or another. And whenever they went multiple versions, they were ridiculed for it. But not Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon is ridiculed for it, but people still accept it. So, they got lucky. Trust is a nasty way of getting broken when you least expect it. Yes, hence enter random woman into apartment. I love how big and spacious this apartment is, but there's like everything's just on the floor. I can really really vibe with that, you know. That's basically me. Super huge living space, everything's on the floor. There's nothing wrong with keeping things on the floor. I will be the first to say that keeping things on the floor is perfectly fine. It's out in the open, you see exactly where it is. You don't need no shelves. Home at last. That was one hell of a night out, right, Scout? Scout? Why is there a part of the wall just not painted? Yeah, that's what I pointed that out last time too. It's like, why is this part of the wall like this? Like, was she just trying out different colors for the rest of the walls and just forgot this one section? Or is she just practicing her art skills? Because, I mean, it's such a weird part of the wall. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just here to warn you. Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. What? Needs to be shut down now, or it's too late. I don't know who the hell you think you are breaking into my apartment. You better get out of here before I call the cops. Fine, I'll go. But I've left you my number. Think it over. I'll be waiting for your call. Anna, this is amazing. I was looking behind your bookcase and found a Humphrey Bogart movie we haven't seen yet. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Let's go watch that movie, okay? I feel bad for any future partners of hers. Who, Honor or Jenna? I don't understand the autosave being overridden. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm continuing the game. Let me continue. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I've been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognize when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan and struck out on my own. If you told me back then that I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. I don't know why the stranger thought Scout was dangerous. The more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums, and Scout devoured the public library, 5 books at a time. For a while it felt like progress, but deep down, I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past and from my future. But I couldn't run forever. Is it just me or does that laptop look a little too modern for 1995? Like, it looks too flat. It's too thin. The screen part especially, like, it's too big and it's too thin. There would be way more of a bezel. Like, this screen would only take up like 75% of the top part of the laptop. I just couldn't stop staring at it the entire time during the end of the last chapter there. Like, that really stood out to me. It's like, man, there was no laptop in the world that looked like that good in 1995. Maybe NASA had some, but I doubt she would have it. Also, I like that her apartment is big enough to have 3 ceiling fans in it. But I guess she's, you know, a successful TV actress, so it makes sense. Oh, good morning, Honor. Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night? I read the final 3 volumes of the Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite word was zirconia. They're so pretty. Now we just have to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before they realize we took them. Also, I just read that Julia Child's book you've never opened. Hey, I was gonna get around to it at some point. Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelette. Here, I made one for you. Huh, I could get used to this. This robot can cook? Yeah, why are we turning this robot off again? Oh, hey Casey. How did your date with the perfume guy go last night? It was the 3rd one, right? Did you... Wait. Is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame? You hussy, tell me everything. Miss, I can't paint an entire wall without stopping halfway through. Maybe she could get the robot to finish the wall for her. You have a flying talking robot and you're complaining about a laptop being unrealistic. Well, yeah, I mean, the robot is established lore. The robot isn't world building. The robot can be wherever the fuck it wants. This laptop, on the other hand, yeah, I'm a little concerned about the laptop. What else in this world is screwed up? Zirconia, also known as zirconium dioxide, is found in its most natural form in the mineral bedelite. I thought it was a flower. I forgot that there was an element called zirconia. I knew it sounded familiar, for some reason I thought it was a flower. Oh my god. Okay, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it. We'll be there as soon as we can. What's up, Honor? It's Casey. Is he okay? He's fine. Looks like he just found himself at a murder scene. That Casey... always getting himself into trouble and winding up at murder scenes. You silly. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting. Anna, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe? No, your sensors are working fine. Not just a giant shoe either, it's a giant killer shoe. I'm sure someone in the world is looking at this and loving it. Darling, you're here. What a mess this all is. What the hell happened here? Goat, babe, if you're going to start making quips, we need to have a talk about timing. I'm sorry. Yodo, of course you're here. Come on, Scout. Let's get scanning. I guess we'll investigate first. We'll start with the body. It's the most obvious thing. So zirconia is a zirconium dioxide. What's it used for? That's definitely one of those like lesser known elements that you don't really hear about a lot. Can we solve this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just barely. This is different music too. I'm pretty sure the last two chapters had a different song. So this is new. I've definitely never heard of the mineral bedelite? Bedelite. Maybe? There's too many E's in there. I can't figure out how to pronounce that word. It's like one too many E's for anything in there to make sense. Oh, this one actually might be possible. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, okay. So I did all of the, or at least all the ones that we have unlocked. I did all of the, I'm gonna, well, actually, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I guess there's not necessarily. I did all of the bonus puzzles. I didn't think of doing them on stream, because 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, that's blocked. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because it's a lot of picross. I like the balance, at least for like stream purposes, I like the balance that is struck for the main story stuff, where it's like, you get some picross puzzles, but you also get a lot of plot. So I decided to do those all off stream because you unlock like extra story beats as from completing them all. And man, a couple of those are like really hard actually. I was not expecting them to be way harder than what we got so far. But I'm actually really pleased with the difficulty of them, and I'm hoping we see a couple of those in the main game. Not like the literal same puzzles, but just like similar difficulty. But those are all done, so I don't know if we'll check one of those out. I'm not sure how long each of those bonus scenes are. We'll see how long this takes to finish this story. But you know, I've been doing picross all day, so either I'm like super warmed up and ready to go, or like my brain is now super fried and done with picross. It's a 50-50 toss-up really. Before, wait, does that fit in 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. It just barely fits. God damn it. This one can't really be solved. It's too short. This is also too short. Well, unless 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this can be put there. Okay. We can solve it in reverse. That's fine. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one has to be like this. So we know 1 and 5 go here. 2 has to go here. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to solve it like that. There we go. That's the key we needed. This can't be a 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 1. There we go. I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Oh my god. Imagine if there was just like whatever killed this man. Like just there were 2 of these stiletto parade floats, and one of them just got sent like 10 miles up in the air. Just comes crashing down while everyone's investigating. Wouldn't that be a twist? What do you think could possibly be the cause of that? In this world of talking, flying robots that can cook food for you. Wait, can this be a 2? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it can, unfortunately. I feel like this is probably going to be the 2, but I don't want to jump to that conclusion just yet. This is going to be a... It can be a 2 up there. Okay, which one of these can we solve? 1, 2, 3. Could this be a 3? No, this has to be a 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, that's what we needed. Because we need to start sectioning this off. Like, this is going to be a 2, 3. So that's going to be like that. And then 1 here. This could be 3 there. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this could be a 1 or the 6. Not sure yet. Can't determine that one. This is obviously part of the 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will go somewhere there. So this is a 2. That's going to be a 1. That would make... Oh, this is also a 1, actually. So that means... There we go. That's 6. And then that's a 2. And then this is obviously a 3, because there's no room left otherwise. What else can we solve here? So this is done. This one's done. That's now done. And this is done. There we go. Okay, just took a second to warm up again, but we're good now. 1, 2, 3, probably. Yeah, there's not enough room here for both, so that's good. So this is a 3, this is the 2, and then that's a 2, which means we can solve that. What exactly are we going to find? Like a smaller stiletto? Maybe the big stiletto was just a red herring, and it wasn't actually that killed him. Maybe someone came by, just jabbed a shoe into his gullet, and then, like, shoved the parade float over just to, as a cover-up so no one would find the actual murder weapon. I bet the killer thought they were really smart with that one. Like, man, no one's gonna suspect a real shoe if we put this giant shoe in the way. Real big fan of irony, that guy. Whoever he is. I don't know who goes around using giant shoes to kill someone. Someone thought they were being real funny here. 2, 3, 4. This is a 2. This is a 1. 1 is here somewhere. This one's done. Okay, so we know this is the 3, so this has to be part of the 5. There's the last one there. And then we need... Okay, we know this is 2. We can't put 1 there. Oops, wrong button. Okay, I think at this point it's just a matter of filling in the blanks, because we should be pretty much done. Unless I messed up somewhere. I did that earlier today. I thought for sure I had it, and then it's like, oh, there's like one spot that I somehow managed to miss. There we go. What the hell is that? Passport. Oh, well that's useful. We can actually identify the guy. Great. That must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Lauro. U.S. citizen, date of birth would make him 26. A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon. We'll sometimes use them as ID too, but it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying here. Is that a thing in the States? Because you can't normally use a passport all the time. Like, even when a place says, please bring photo ID. Okay, well, first of all, there are passports. I'd have to look at mine because it's been a very long time since I've seen it. But I don't remember them having photos, first of all, despite them being government IDs. Second of all, even if a place says you please bring government ID, a passport is usually excluded implicitly. So that's just like not really a thing you can do. But I need a passport if I go to another country? I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold in my suitcase anyway. I do not like the sound of that. Any more investigations? Oh, there we go. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an easy one. I do like that. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. Damn it! Thought for sure that would work. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 1. No, that doesn't work. That's a 2. This could be a 2. So 1, 2, space 1. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like that. Why can't you use a passport? Is that already? I don't know. Well, okay, so part of it is, like I said, I'm pretty sure our passports don't have photos. I don't know if American passports are different. But our passports, usually, I don't recall having pictures. They might have pictures in them. Either way, for whatever reason, if you go to a place and they're like, please, can you please give me some government ID, and you hand them a passport, they'll be like, yeah, this doesn't count. Like, they'll only accept, like, smaller, like, provincial ID. Like, either if it's, like, usually a driver's license is the most common one, of course. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I think that will work. But yeah, usually it's like, if when they say government ID, they specifically mean a driver's license, or failing that, like a provincial ID, which is like a driver's license, but without giving you permission to drive, which is usually more expensive than a driver's license for some reason. I don't know why. Even if you don't plan to drive, it's actually like the big brain strat is to take the written test. Like, that's what I did. It was cheaper to get a driver's license than it was to get just a normal ID. So it was actually more beneficial to just go through the process of doing the written test for driving. You didn't have to do the actual driving test. I have only touched I've only driven a car once for like 30 seconds. It was terrible. But you don't have to take the physical test. You just have to do the written test, and then you have permission to have a driver's license. I have never driven a car in my life. I've never taken a road test, and yet I have a driver's license that says I can. I think it's somewhere down the line, somewhere up in the system that it probably specifies that's like technically a learner's, but there's no specification on the license itself. I don't think this will work, will it? No. I'm trying to find like something that will work here. Like this, maybe. Like if we go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we know that can't work. I mean, this could be a 1, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, this has to be the 4 then. So 2, 3, 4. I want to say this is right, but I feel like this is going to be super wrong. If there's going to be any trouble, it's going to be somewhere around here. But yeah, I don't know, mate. Is that a thing in the States? Like, you can just walk around with a passport? Because that just seems so convenient. Like, we need a passport to leave the country, but then we have to have, like, a completely separate ID to do anything else, like, at home. Like, you want to go to a restaurant and order a drink, you need you can't just use your passport. You need an actual ID. Ironically, usually the driver's license that you won't be using to get home is going to be your ID. Wait, so this is 1, so this is 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't even see that this was grayed out over here. That was, sneaky. Okay, that's a 2 then. That makes sense. So this is gonna be the 4. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And then there. And there. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's too many spaces there. This one's done. 2. Whoops. 1. There we go. This is there. Oh, I said that one's there. 2, 1. This is the 2. That's the 1. That's another 1. Well, this is done. That's not done. 2, 3, 3. There we go. Because we need to still put a 1 down there, so gotta leave some room. This is probably a 1, yep. Which means this is gonna be 2. Why do I dislike cars? I'm also not a fan, but like, want to hear why you don't like them. I just can't. I'm too scared. Straight up, I'm too scared to drive. When like, my mom encouraged me to sit behind the wheel once, and it's like, you know what? That's fair. I also have a problem of like just sometimes doing things I don't want to do, or trying things for the first time. So like, yeah, it was fine. I agreed to it. I was like, sure, I'll try it. I could not. Like, I physically could not. I moved the car like 3 inches, and I was done. I was absolutely done. I knew I didn't want to drive beforehand, but like, that just reaffirmed it. Like, it just completely secured. No, I'm good. Have you seen how I drive in Mario Kart? I can barely drive in straight in that. I'm not gonna be picking up a real car anytime soon. What am I missing here? There's got to be like something I can use to help me here. 1, 2, 3. I can't solve for this one. It's too many spaces. This one too is also, oh, I can solve here. Never mind. Oh wait, no, this can be a 2. Can't solve anything there. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, just like, I just, if I was like on an actual road, I would I'd be very much a danger to other people, not for driving recklessly in the sense of driving fast, but driving dangerously in the sense of I'm driving like 90% under the speed limit. If even that's being generous. There's just, I wouldn't be able to. I've like, even just being on the road, like if someone else is driving, I perfectly trust. It's weird because like I will trust literally a random stranger to drive me anywhere because I take the bus all the time. Now, mind you, taking the bus is a little different. I think the people, you know, that operate buses, it kind of makes sense that you would trust them because they are trained professionals and all that. Then again, if we were to talk about specifically Edmonton buses, which, oh, I can get into Edmonton buses, but like I'll trust a random stranger, whether it's like a bus, a taxi, anything. If I did it myself, absolutely not. 1, 1. Oh, this has to be the 3 then. Okay, there we go. That's what I was kind of looking for. Which kind of helped. This has to be a 1. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. I think that helped enough. Right? Because then this is going to be, well, this could be a 1 or a 2. This has to be the 1, which means, there we go, that's the 1 there, that's the 2. And this is a 2. This is a 2 and a 1. So if this is a, this could be the 2, but it can't be the 1, so this is off limits. This is a 3. And then what's this? So this is 2, that's a 1, there we go. Yeah, I'll go on my bus rant next puzzle because, boy, I've been waiting for this one. I've had a wonderful week with taking buses, and I think I've talked before about how stupid buses are around here, maybe briefly. I know we had the one Minecraft stream where I did that. Wait, do I want to do that? I don't want to risk that. This one still needs 2. But which one? Or this one? Okay, one of these has to be... Okay, 3, 4, this is done. We can't solve that anymore. Oh wait, this has to be like this because the 1 has to be over here. I'm dumb. I didn't see that at all. That's this, that's this, that's there, so that's there. Which means this has to be here and here. There we go. What the hell did we find? A broken dial. This man carried around like an egg timer, or maybe he was going to repair his stove because the dial fell off and he had to go get a new one. The glass cover of this speedometer has been smashed. Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club. Or someone, perhaps the driver. Certainly possible. Any more investigations? I mean, they wouldn't give me the option. There wasn't. Oh, there we go. What's this one? Oh, another easy one here. Wait. No, this works, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There we go. And where's this? Actually, this one might just be... Oh, not quite. But we can still solve for it, I think. There we go. That's as close as we get. This looks very symmetrical. Aside from maybe these two. No, okay, never mind. It's not that symmetrical. Oh, we can do the same thing here, though. So this is 1 second one over, so up there. And there, right? That lets us solve that. Okay, so last couple weeks I've had to like go out pretty consistently during the weeks, which is weird considering that I otherwise just stay at home and don't have any work otherwise. But I do have to go like pretty consistently during the week. Now, I've talked before how like buses in this city are absolute trash. Like, we are talking 4 of the same bus lining up behind each other in queue because the one in the end was like, or the one in the front is like so late 3 other buses have come behind it. We're talking like 25 minutes late. But there is like 2 buses that I have to take. I don't know how this is possible, but they are just the most consistently late buses. Like, they are consistently inconsistent. They are usually like 20 to 30 minutes plus late. They end up like, there's last week, so I had to go out. Last week there was an instance where I had to take a bus and it's like, okay, it's coming at like 11:26. Great, I'll be super early. The next bus doesn't come until like 11:50. I'm like, okay, well, if I take that one, that's going to be, unfortunately, I'm going to be late. So it's a good thing I'm catching this one. Bus does not come at 11:26. I'm like, okay, fine. You know, give it 5 minutes. Maybe you'll make it. I gave it 5 minutes. I gave it 10 minutes. I gave it 20 minutes. It never came. The next bus also almost didn't came. It came like the first bus was so late I couldn't even tell if the bus that did eventually come was the first bus or the second bus. That's just how late it was. And it's like, okay, fine, one off, it's fine. You know, even for this city, that happens sometimes. I'll accept it. It happened again, exact same bus, exact same time of day, different day, but like exact same thing, almost just as late. It was like 5 minutes earlier than before, if you want to get technical. So technically, the bus I wanted to catch was late, and it was clear that it was not the bus that was next to arrive. It was not the 11:56 version of the bus that I saw. Is this possible? This 1, 2, 3, 4, barely. Okay, we'll go with that. And it was at that point where I was like, okay, this is dumb. Even for this city, this is stupid. And I found out that you can fortunately report buses for being late. I'm like, you know what? I can give people the benefit of the doubt. It's like, fine, if you're like 5 minutes late, whatever, that's understandable. But when you're like, is this right? 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2. No, we can't do that, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to, we can't. Like, if you're like 5 to 10 minutes late, fine. You know, that traffic or whatever, you stop a bunch, whatever. But when you're like 30 minutes late, what the hell happened? There's no alert saying that like buses are slow because of weather or something. It's, yeah, there's snow and ice. That's Canada. That's normal. It's not like it was heavy blizzard. Roads were clear. Not the issue. So the bus finally gets here, And like I'm running to the stop, like I see it coming around to the loop, and I'm like, okay, that's the 50, that's the number I need. It's 52. I'm gonna run to the stop where the 52 gets and be there before it. I was just walking because like it's icy. I don't want to fucking run and slip and fall because that would hurt and be bad, and then I definitely miss the bus. I get there, I stand at the thing, the guy like pulls up to the stop, sees no one there, and is like ready to leave. I take a step forward almost onto the road, and that's when he notices me and lets me on. Like, my guy, I know you're late. Still, you gotta do your job. You're gonna be more late, yes, but why were you late so late in the first place? Like, what could possibly stop a bus to be this late? Can this be a 2? Yes, it can. Fuck. I need to like figure out another clue here before I get like so upset recalling this story and like can't solve this puzzle anymore. Okay, is there something here? Okay, this can't be done. This can't be done. This barely could be done. This could be either or, which makes this I think near impossible because yeah, no, there's not enough for that. We already did this. This is as good as it gets because there's not enough. Same with that one. That one's also bad. So this is the only one we can do. 2, 3, 4. The only problem with doing this, and I feel like it might cause issues, is that this 2 could be literally anywhere. But if this is like, okay, if this one's already here, then if it's a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's going to be here. If this is part of the 4, oh no, that works, yeah. So if this is a 2, and the space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it could be any of these. And if that's part of the 4, then 2, 3, 4? Does that work that way? No. It could work this way. This one might be okay. Not that it helps, but it might be okay. I think stream died. Huh? No, stream's fine on my end. Oh, it's just probably Twitch. Yeah, you know what? My preview on Twitch died too. So, I don't know what's up with that. Twitch just being Twitch, I guess. Look, when you're a $1 billion company and you can't make any money, you're gonna have problems like your people's streams just dying randomly, okay? That's just how it is. It's just like buses, you know? You can't when you're a city funded system like a bus, you know, you can't always expect good service, like being on time and not, you know, being consistently late by like 20 minutes. I don't know, it's just like, it just baffles me when someone is like that late on their schedule. Like, I mean, I'm not a bus driver. Maybe if I was, I would understand better. But like, shouldn't those things be, you know, compensated for? Like, I would think that if you were designing a bus schedule, the way I would do it is, okay, you figure out the average amount of people that'll be taking this route. You figure out with an average amount how long it would take to drive a route. And you make that the time. That way, you know, okay, if there's an above average, then sure, they're a couple minutes late. If there's a below average, then great, they're early. And you know, in the end of the day, it'll all balance out because there will be like a busy time and a not busy time. Like it'll be like a bell curve. Or like a hump. I guess that's like a reverse bell curve. Oh, that's a bell curve, right? Where it goes up and then back down. So it all balance out. But like, this one, at least this, both of them actually, both ways were late. Both ways were very late. I had to go back home at like 4 in the afternoon. Same bus, same schedule, just in reverse, or same route in reverse. Still late. So, I don't know, maybe there's just something wrong with the route. Maybe someone needs to beta test the route better. You know, debug it. Not sure what was up with that. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you beat Aloe Savage. So, was like, I saw you got the thing. Was the last mechanic like really was it difficult, or you just had to like just a matter of getting through it? Like, did you already know what to do? It's just a matter of like making sure you did it right, or was it like the last thing you had to figure out? I don't know what I'm doing with this puzzle. Does anyone see any like clues as to what I'm missing here? I don't want to use hints, although I might. The hints don't affect the score. I just don't want to use them, but I'm really like blanking on what clue am I missing here that I can do. There must be like another one here that I can do, because like 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, like the problem is this could be the 4 all the way across. This could be part of the 4, this could be part of the 4. I can't just be like 2 and 3, 4 and then fill in these ones, because for all I know, the 2 is up here. So if this were part of the 4, then this would be part of the 2. If this weren't part of the 4, then this would be an X, and that would help, but I can't, like, these are all 50-50s. The only one that really, no, even this one could be a 50-50, so never mind. The rest of these are like, there's too few pieces. Like 1, 2, 3. We know the 1 is down here, but that doesn't really help. I mean, I guess this can't be the 1. Okay, yeah, you know what? This is probably where I'm missing. It's probably this. But that doesn't really help either, because it's like 4 could be either here or here, and then it's like just 1s. Well, there's so many spaces for 1. And then this could even be the 2, I think. Like 2, 1. Yeah, this could be the 2. Like this entire column could be down here. And then this one, well, we know these are the 2s, and we haven't solved anything else for them, so it was just a matter of getting a good run. Mechanics are the same as normal Criterion, except they hit harder, bosses have more HP, more telegraphs are... Most telegraphs are removed, and dungeon-wide in Rage. So it's just basically the bigger numbers, although I guess like the less telegraph means you just have to have better reactions. So it's basically just like a final exam of the basic one. Like, it's definitely not the kind of thing you can jump into. It's ideal to... You practice with the normal Savage, and then you do the Criterion once you've got the Savage down pat. Oh, Raise doesn't work? Oh shit. Yeah, you'd be kind of fucked then. Like, I'm guessing if your tank just dies for whatever reason, then you might as well just start over, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, like, I can't do this one. And this 3 doesn't work either, because this is 3, so 3 could end here. It could end here. That leaves 2 in the middle. That's too many. I don't think we can solve for that, because, like, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, no, I don't... It's not enough overlap. Alright, well, if no one sees any clues, I'm gonna turn on a hint, because I'm, like, completely at a loss. I'm just not seeing it. Unless it's this row. This was the 1. This could be the 3. This would have to be the 2. So if this were the 1, which it could be... Okay, so this can't be the 1, so this has to be the 3. So the 1 has to be up here. So this has to be right. Okay, there we go. I think that's what I was missing. Yeah, okay, that had to be it. Which maybe helped, because 1, 2, 1... No, nothing there. But this one, on the other hand, this has to be the 2. Okay, there we go. That's what I was missing. I couldn't see that earlier. Too busy yelling about buses and how stupid they are. At least here. Oh, and it's also not the only route that's like that. That's what I was gonna say. The other route, like, so I have to... That bus, the 52, is a connecting bus that I have to catch after I take another bus. Now, fortunately for me, I don't have to like rush between bus stops between these buses, because there's like supposed to be a grace period. Ideally, there's supposed to be a grace period of like 2 minutes. That's more than enough time to walk like 30 feet. However, the first bus is also always late. Consistently late by like 5 to 10 minutes. Usually 5 minutes. Like, it's on the dot. Like, I can look at the schedule and be like, okay, the schedule says like, oh, what was it, like 10:22? I know it's gonna come at 10:27. I can predict it every time. And it's always right on schedule, 5 minutes late. That's like the best thing I can say about this city, is that they are consistently inconsistent. Because it's every single bus comes at like the perfect time. Like, if all they did was just adjust the schedule so that the late times were the on-time times, technically no one would complain, because according to the schedule, everything would be on time. And then if they were on like the actual on time, they would be early, and then more people would be happy. It would be a win-win. All they'd have to do is adjust the schedule to just pretend everything is on time. No one would know the difference. They might complain about, like, the buses being not at convenient times, but, you know, everything would be on time. Does it sound like a bus driver issue, but more rude? Yeah, when it's like, if it's like 5 minutes late, fine. Then it's whatever. But yeah, when it's like half an hour late and it's coming, and the buses are coming after each other, like, I think I saw, so the bus loop has like 10 different stops on it. I think I saw 3 of every other route that goes to that same loop come through the loop before one of the bus I needed. Now, mind you, the bus I take isn't like a super central route or anything, but still, that's ridiculous that has to happen that way. Also, that's the one I was looking for. It has to be that one, because then this has to be 3. This can be a 3 or a 1. Yeah, because there's 3 here, so that's either or. I wish I could take the train, because the train is just a million times better. I cannot take the train, because the train does not go to the northwest side of the city, and I have to go to the northwest side of the city. It covers the northeast, the southeast, and kind of sort of the southwest a little bit. It's enough, but never the northwest. I'm hoping that's like their next plan. Maybe in like 30 years from now, they'll finally have another line going up to the northwest, but for now, I have to deal with the buses and how terrible they are. And then, like, they come and then they fucking break the speed limit. Like, if you want a roller coaster, there's no good roller coasters in Edmonton. But I do recommend the buses if you want a thrill ride. I was saying earlier how I trust anyone to drive. It's like, doesn't mean they don't drive recklessly. I just means I trust them to drive safely. Or at least get there in one piece. But man, if you want a good thrill ride, if you're looking for good amusement parks, Edmonton, nah, don't go to West Edmonton Mall. That place sucks. Just buy a bus ticket. Take any of the routes. Make sure they're a little late. You'll have all the fun in the world. If I was a kid, I would probably enjoy going up and down on the back of the bus, because I mean, who didn't do that? I mean, I can't be the only one that chose the back of the bus because it was the best part to ride in. Okay, what are we missing now? I might just turn on the clues anyways, but I feel like I'm so close on like getting something that's just gonna break this puzzle apart. But so far there hasn't been anything. Like, okay, this has to be the 3. This can't be a 1. This is the 3. But we know the 3 can go like pretty much anywhere here. Whatever. This one here, we have 4. We know 1. Well, actually, no. 2 could go here. 2 could go here. So this could just be completely empty. This one up here, this is also a 3. There's too many to solve. This is not a 1 because there's not enough room. So this is a 2. So we know that this has to be like that probably. Simply because if this were a 1, there's not enough room for a 2. And there's not enough room for everything over here. So that has to be right. Which means this is right. Which means that's there. Which means that's there. There we go. That's the puzzle piece I needed. We know these are here. And then that's there. There we go. Okay, so that makes this the 4. And I see what the game's doing now. I see how the game is now getting harder. I mean, we are like 75% way through this game. So I do expect some uptick in difficulty. But you just need like the first couple clues. It's always the first couple clues that throw you off. That's a 3. We can't solve that. This is a 2. Oh, we can solve that now. 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Bus systems could be great, but North America just doesn't know how to do them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I vouch for Calgary's buses. I used to take them all the time. They were always on time. Maybe like 1 minute late, but it's harder. It was harder to time. I think part of it too, it could just be, this can't be the 2 anymore. It could also just be that maybe buses were always late, but we just never noticed because we didn't have phones that could like time buses down to the second. We had watches. I had a watch all the time because I hated waiting for the bus as a kid. I was too impatient for that shit. I was always asking what time it was and when the bus would get there. and it was I would say it was consistently on time. And Calgary, I would say, is still consistently that way. I am willing to defend Calgary's bus system. Edmonton, on the other hand, can go suck it. And yet, I'll still take it over learning to drive. So, I mean, can I really complain? I mean, I guess that's the question, isn't it? I've brought this on myself. This is my own fault. It has to be that way. There we go. US has 0 bus routes. Come on, it's gotta have at least, like, 1 somewhere. I don't know, maybe there's, like, better buses in other parts where I'd be interested in hearing how well buses run in other countries that are not North America. Sneaker. Whoever's driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene. It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis: the killer only has 1 leg. Or, you know, they just lost 1 shoe. So we just gotta look for a shoeless person walking around, looking for a shoe. I mean, you might be right. Or it might just be 1/2 of a pair. The plot thickens. There's more puzzles here. I didn't see anything else. Oh, there it is. Had it. Oh, come on. Okay, can't move fast anymore. It was like right here, right? Somewhere? Eh. I literally... Okay, there it is. Dirt. Ah, yes, my favorite picross puzzle. Dirt. Oh, well, this one... Actually, weirdly enough, I think this bigger one's going to be easier. Just because we get these nice big clues. Like, look at this 4. This 4 is easy. That means we can cross those out. And that instantly gives us, like, another clue here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 3 will be here somewhere. Okay, what else we got here? We got 10. That's all 5 of these. Yeah, that smaller puzzle is just way harder than this one. 2's over there, that's fine. This is a 4. That means this whole thing is a 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 goes here. 12 goes there. Look at that. So much easier. I've never taken a bus locally, but have in New York and DC, but been getting involved in my local transit authority because I want them to not be absolute buffoons. See, that's the kind of drive I don't have. But I mean, at least here, like, we can just complain about the buses by leaving a sternly worded forum application on their website. And that seems to, I don't know if it'll work or do anything. I like to think that I got a guy fired or at least heavily reprimanded when there was the one time a driver looked me straight in the eye at a stop and shut the door in my face and did not let me on. Sorry, he didn't almost not let me on. He didn't let me on. I was late for work one time because the bus driver just decided I didn't deserve to ride on his bus. So I started walking and at the same time filling out a form to report his bus. So I don't know if that ever came to anything, but I like to think it might have done something because it's never happened since, and I'm really glad it hasn't happened since. Yeah, that's right. 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 5. Sounds like, I mean, I guess the moral of this story is, I guess I should just not stop relying on the buses being on time and end up being at wherever I need to be like an hour early, because it's either I take the bus that I did and end up like 5 minutes late, or I take the bus beforehand and end up like an hour and 15 minutes early. That's what we're talking about in difference here. Even if the other buses are late, even if the earlier bus is still late, it's still like it will be that much earlier than me taking the bus I did. I just don't want to be standing in the cold, you know, because it's cold outside. So I was thinking like, okay, I'll just take the later bus. It's less standing around. I can take my time getting ready and then go when I feel like it. Nope, guess that's not an option anymore. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to, next time I go out, I'm going to just take the earlier bus and be there really early. And then just sit around. It's fine. I'll just like play Final Fantasy X or something in the meantime. No big deal. Is this? Okay, that's the 7 there. Okay. No, I think we're... Oh, that's there. I'm really into transit. You know what? I am too in a way. I like taking it and I like complaining about it, but I don't necessarily like doing anything about it. Although, I mean, I'll... Now that I know that you can report late buses, I'm gonna see if I can do that more often and see what happens. See if anything comes of that. I don't think it will, because like they just... The thing is like they... wait. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Huh. How did that happen? Trying to think how we can resolve this. Okay, no, this is 6. That's right. Wait. Oh no, I'm dumb. That is a 6. I was looking at this row, but looking at this clue. I was like, wait, this is a 6, but it's a 5. But no, it's fine. We're good. We're good. Oh, I was really worried I did something wrong there. Wouldn't have even realized where it was because I was talking about buses. 1, 1. This is a 4. Okay, we can't solve that part. I love driving, but hate having to drive. I'm too deathly afraid to drive. I mentioned this. I probably just mentioned it before you joined, but like I have no desire to ever learn how to drive. I sat behind the wheel one time when I was like 15, and I did it for all of like 30 seconds, going at like maybe quarter of a kilometer an hour. Like the car, it was a miracle the car was moving at all because I was not pressing the gas anywhere. Like it's a wonder that the car was that sensitive, and I think maybe that's the part that scared me, is because the car was just so sensitive. And I'm sure that's perfectly normal of cars. But no, like just a number of factors, I just did not like it. I knew I wouldn't like it, but I was willing to try anyways. And I don't think I will ever like it. I will gladly buy my self-driving car in like 50 years when they're perfected. I trust random strangers to drive. How much worse could a computer be? This can't solve. This we can't solve. This we definitely can't solve. This we can solve. And then this we still can't solve. Oh, this we can solve. Where I live, I have to drive, so not much choice. Yeah, I mean, if you're out in the boonies, like when I think that was one of the reasons why my mom kind of encouraged me to learn to drive, was because at the time we also lived out in the middle of nowhere. Like the nearest city was 2 hours away. Or, well, the nearest town was like 30 minutes, but it also basically had nothing. We lived in a town that literally had 3 streets, maybe 15 houses. Somehow it had a population of 1,000. I don't know how the hell they were counting that. Probably farms, but even then, like, I feel like they were being real generous with those numbers. Unless the area of the village. I know it was called a town, actually. It was technically, legally called a town, so I don't know. But, yeah, at the time, it's like, that was the option. There were no buses, but thank fucking God I'm not there anymore. But my choice was just, I just stay home and do nothing. That was my option. Oh no, there is something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the curb. Oh, the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? They didn't try to slow down or swerve? I don't think this was an accident. You know, if you're going to, like, deliberately run over someone, maybe you should, like, try and make it look like an accident. I don't know. Just me. I don't know what that would entail. Not saying anyone should go and do it, but, like, if you're gonna do that sort of thing, you know, it's like going to a crime scene, going to someone's house and killing them. Just make sure you wear, like, a pair of gloves, you know? It's like one of those kind of things. The obvious stuff. You don't want to leave the obvious evidence around. Babe, isn't this just awful? What the hell happened here? Your guess is as good as mine. I was in the area, decided to swing by. Fran mentioned to me that she'd had the place done up, so I thought I'd take a look at the outside at least. But when I got here, well, this is what I found. Fran? I have a feeling that's the name you've mentioned before. Fran Tasia. She owns this place. She's also my drag mother of sorts. I could not find any records in my database for drag mother. Ah, right. How to explain? When I first came to the States, I didn't know anyone. I landed at LAX with a makeup palette under one arm and a head full of dreams. Then reality hit, and it hit hard. I met Fran in a club one night, and she took me under her wing. That's when I learned that drag queens will do anything for help with their makeup, even adopt a lost British gay boy. I see. So she is like a mother figure to you, but not a blood relation. Thought you had to do drag to be in a drag family. I know, and it does seem a waste not to use these cheekbones for profit, doesn't it? I don't know. I think doing makeup on my other people is my calling. And the drag family is full of people who need makeup on them pretty much every day, so it worked out. They were my support network back when I couldn't get a job to save my life. Fran and her sisters put me up, kept me fed, spread the word. Everything I have is thanks to the kindness of queens. Since things blew up with the murder Miss Terry and other regular work, though, I have not seen much of them as I used to, or should do. Where's Fran now? I called her just before I spoke to you. She's not turned up yet, though. It always takes her at least an hour and a half to get ready, though, so she's probably mid-beat as we speak. But her club's just been smashed into. Surely she wouldn't spend that long on... Ed likes to draw a line between club life and the rest of his life. Drag only works on the premises. Oh right, Ed is Fran's boy name, Edwin Tinker. Tinker by name, Tinker by nature. He mends metal instruments. He is a man of many talents. No, Tinker is British slang for... You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't know what that means either, but I have some guesses. McKellen's kind of a weird name for a gay bar, isn't it? Well, it's not strictly a gay bar. Had a friend describe it something like McAllen's a place, a port in the storm for those exploring the stormy seas of gender. That's the family-friendly reason behind the name anyway. Are you a regular? I mean, knowing the owner's gotta be good for some free drinks, right? Fran hasn't owned it for that long. The bar's been here for years, but she only took over it recently. I came here for the big party she threw to celebrate her new venture, but I haven't been back since. Anything that he might recognize? Oh, passport maybe. I say that self-driving cars are being presented as a solution for travel in Slayer, just good public transit. Oh, definitely. I mean, I think ideally it would just be better if, like, nobody owned a car and you could just, like, it'd just be Uber. Like, Uber would take over, but it would just be automatic cars. I think that would almost be the ideal way to do it, because it'd be like a bus on call that you can go anywhere you want and doesn't have to stop anytime. Now, mind you, as a fan of trains, I would take a train anywhere, any day, over a car. But, you know, I don't think trains are going to happen. It's probably more likely that we just get automated Uber. The term tinker in British English may refer to a mischievous child. Ah, okay. I mean, that's a possible definition. I don't know what kind of context they're thinking of using here. I'm trying to, like, figure out how that definition might fit in here, but I'm not seeing it. But I believe it. We've identified the victim. His name is Oliver Laurel. Doesn't ring a bell. But then again, I'm not a regular, so I don't know many of the customers. I don't think it could be, you know, a homophobic attack, do you? We don't even know if he was a customer here. Could have just been a random hit and run. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I mean... It would have to be someone driving this giant stiletto, right? That was clearly part of a gay parade. I don't know if it'd be a homophobic attack if someone's driving a gay pride vehicle. I feel like they would find some other way to kill a random guy. Okay, well, I don't doubt any of the other evidence is going to do anything. Let's try the detective.
Don't know what to call you.
Nice to see you too, Detective Cross.
I told you to stop sticking your noses in and go home. What chance did you actually do it?
I estimate the chances approximately 0.00001%. That does, however, factor in a small margin of error. Did that margin of error happen to be 0.00001? Bingo.
Can't even manage to be managing to anymore. Fine. I suppose you did a pretty good job last time. And the crime scene team just finished up anyway. You can help out. Cause any trouble, and so help me God.
You have any idea what happened?
Looks like a fairly standard hit and run. Well, except they left the vehicle behind, so I guess it was a literal run. And the vehicle is a giant stiletto. So, on balance, pretty far from your standard hit and run.
This is your first death by stiletto?
You want me to answer that question? Trust me. Maybe I do?
What do we know about this club?
I'd have thought it'd been more of a question for your friend over there.
I do not understand. What do you mean by that? He means that it's a gay club, and he, being a old straight man, wouldn't know anything about it.
Less of the old things, but you're not wrong. This isn't something I know much about.
Wait, you're letting us take a look at the crime scene?
Forensics have already been and gone, and I've already inspected the scene. There's nothing for you to mess up.
Didn't he say that the last 2 times? And or in the last 2 episodes, and multiple times in each? And every time we proved him wrong?
There's an early stage of investigation. It's important to consider everything. Every piece of evidence, every hypothesis. So sure, knock yourselves out. Come back here and show me everything you find, and we'll see what your conclusions are.
You know anything about the victim?
That's my idea on him. I'm surprised Robot Boy over there hasn't found her yet.
Excuse me? You clearly weren't watching. You have any suspects at this point?
Well, the only person who can actually instance so far is that friend of yours.
Okay, see, you didn't think he did it, do you?
I like to keep an open mind at this stage investigation. Suggest you do the same.
He called it in.
He did. And then he called you.
You trying to imply something, Detective Cross?
There'll be time for implications later. Right now, it's about finding as much as we can, no matter how innocuous it may turn out to be.
Okay, well, let's show him the ID.
Yep, that's the victim, all right. Oliver Laurel. I've radioed his name to the station. They're going to get back once they have more info for me.
About, the sneaker? We found the sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that the perpetrator had only one leg.
I don't think that's very likely.
But you say we must consider every hypothesis.
Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis.
When does this game take place? It's supposed to be 1995. You can tell by the clothing that she's wearing. Although there's a number of evidence here that would suspect that it's not a very accurate 1995. Some robots just say probabilities of fuck with your head. Tweet from a man in 2055. Some robots just say probabilities of fuck with your head. Tweet from a man in 2055. Me in 2024. I don't know if we'll have robots like this. I'd like to think that we'll have something like this. I just don't know if we'll get to that point. I feel like 2055 is optimistic at this rate. Is there anything else we can... No. Okay, there must be evidence here that we can do because we can't investigate anymore. How about the broken dial? The helmet's shoes dashboard was smashed.
Indeed it was. What do you think that means?
Hypothesis. The driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact.
Not bad. Want to keep it in mind for sure. No wear on the treads and no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down.
That's what I said.
And what do you think that means?
Oh, we really were supposed to just give him all the evidence.
Well, what do you think?
Definitely hit the club on purpose. Vehicle hit the club on purpose. Lack of wear on the float's tires plus the absence of skid marks points towards that.
Indeed they do. What about the victim? Think it was deliberate?
I do not believe we can make a call on that either way. None of the evidence suggests it was deliberate, but neither does anything prove it was accidental.
Good. It's important not to jump to conclusions. We can work on theories, but they have to be grounded in real evidence.
So, what the...
What in the... It's even worse than I imagined. Fran, oh, it's terrible. Thanks, Tyson, you weren't in there.
I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I appreciate you've only just arrived, but I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may. Miss the...
You can call me Fran. And sure, let's head inside, shall we?
Oh, finally, we get to go into the bar.
I can't believe it. Just look at the place.
Okay, we've got an officer at the victim's address. He's bringing over some items of interest. I'm gonna wait outside. Honor, you found out what you can from Miss, Tasia.
Honestly, just call me Fran.
Right. Okay.
Those are quite the nails. When I worked at the grocery store, I've seen people walking with nails like that all the time. They weren't quite as sharp, but boy, were they twice as long. That's short.
Honor, perhaps we should take a look around inside too.
That sounds like a good idea. Then we can have some talking points here. Yes, like we can comment on the brick wall over here. It's a great talking point. Oh. Guess that would fill it in, wouldn't it? 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Oh, this would also be a... Yeah, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this could be a 5. This is a 4. 3, 4. Yeah, it could go either way. Oh, this one's probably the 8 then. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There we go. I don't understand how people even function with massive fake nails. Feel like they're just breaking away from it. I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, when they came through my till at the store, it's like their nails were so long and like they're pushing on the pin pad. I don't understand how they don't break anything. Like they're almost pushing straight down too, like any normal person with like normal nails would do. But yet somehow it's like their nails didn't get in the way. I cannot understand. Like, how do you reach into pockets? How do you push buttons? Like, you can't always, like, think about an elevator button for a second. Like, it's on a wall. It's flush with the wall usually most of the time. You have to just, like, awkwardly, like, push your finger down into it. If I do that, it just feels weird and it kind of hurts, actually. This has to be the 6. 2 space. Yeah, this has to be a 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of surprising. Didn't see that one. I thought it was like a newer trend, and maybe it is. Maybe this game's incorrect in thinking that people had used long fake nails in the 90s. I don't know, was that a thing? I don't recall it being a thing. I'm sure I would have remembered something like that if it was. Yeah, that goes there. Right? No. Could this be the 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that has to be the 1. Cool. Well, ain't that nice? Close this whole row off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what this is, but this is certainly an interesting puzzle. 2. Hit with your knuckle? I don't know really. Yeah, like I just can't figure out how. You know what? I've even like, obviously not to. I don't want to pry because like pin number, but like man, I've kind of like just kind of casually just glance over in direction. I don't see anything, but just like I've done it. I'm just out of curiosity. It's like, how are you pushing those buttons? How are you doing this? Just how are you pulling anything out of your pocket with nails like these? I can't understand. And there's one of the games in intricacies. I was mentioning earlier how there's like there's definitely a number of things that would make this a very interesting and alternate version of the 90s. Not just the computer, but that's definitely one of them. But like I would say the nails, throw that into the list. Because, like, I don't think anyone was wearing nails like that in the 90s, that I've seen anyways. Unless they just went out of style. Around, like, 2000, maybe. I guess that's possible. But that seems a little convenient even if this game does take place in 1995. But you know what? Then again, Phoenix Wright takes place in the 2030s, but you wouldn't know that looking at the game's setting. There's a fun fact here. I bet you didn't know that Phoenix Wright, the first Phoenix Wright, I think takes place in it was either like 2028 or like 2032 or something like that. It was like basically 30 years after the game was created was when the game takes place. Meanwhile, Phoenix Wright is carrying around like a flip phone circa 2002, and no one has, like, barely anyone has computers. The few computers you do see are clearly like CRT monitors. It's like 80s futurism, you know? Like, think RoboCop. It is the year 2035. People are still using Terminal on their computer. Not even MS-DOS, Terminal. And we're talking pre-MS-DOS here. This could be a 3 or a 2, so I'm not gonna block it off. This is, yeah, that's done. That's the 2, so that's the 3. There we go. And this is there. Oops. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we know that's there. I don't know what to do about that one yet. Actually, wait, yes I do. Never mind. And we can't solve that yet. That's so weird. Yeah, like, I don't know why they decided to place Phoenix Wright in the 30s, like the 2030s. Like, everything about Phoenix Wright is, like, perfectly fine. Like, if someone told you Phoenix Wright takes place in, like, I don't know, 2005 or something, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing in that game that implies that it needs to be in the year, like, 2032. I think the only thing about it that, like, really is the reason why they might have done it is perhaps because of the premise of the game, like how there's like a new law system being put in place where all cases need to be solved in like 3 days or less, because that's like the main plot is like, the year is 2032, all crime must be solved in 3 days or less. So I could see that just as like your typical slight near future, I don't know if you want to say dystopian. I guess maybe someone would definitely argue that. I think that was like the point anyways. It was like a commentary on the law, on the criminal justice system in Japan. Was like the idea. That was the inspiration for the game. Was the creator had disdain towards the criminal justice system in Japan. And so, like, I'm going to make a game about this. I'm going to lampoon it in the form of a game. And thus, Phoenix Wright was born. Everyone's favorite, totally hamburger-loving, Japan-American defense attorney. Oh, that's not right. That's right, though. Wait. Oh, this is here. That's there. Oh, I didn't even click on the flag. The flag's up there. You all saw me click like down here in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't, I couldn't even click on the flags if I wanted to. The flags were not flashing red. I don't understand where you click in these things. It's a good thing it has a hot and cold system, because this is like the most pixel hunting I've ever seen. Phoenix Wright would not have been this bad. If you took away the radar system when you're investigating, I don't know if I'd ever find half these puzzles. Because, like, their positions just make zero sense. Like, at least Phoenix Wright, you click on actual objects on the screen. And those objects either react or don't. Like, it's actual things you can see, and it kind of makes sense, but not here. There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar. I like them. They're so colorful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment. Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. Why doesn't he be solved in 3 days or less? Because the idea was to just... I think he was just, like, really hated the criminal justice system. And I think... I don't remember the exact reasons why. Like, they're in some interview out there. I would not be surprised if it's something to do with, like... It was like criticism on like Japan's abnormally high conviction rate. Like I think they have like a 90-something% conviction rate. Like 90% of the people they arrest are committed of their crimes and sent to jail or like fined or whatever. Like they're punished for their crimes. And there's like a lot of like things people say about how they get to that number. And I would not be surprised if that had something to do with why the game setting is the way it is. Yeah, it's insanely high. Like there's, I don't know. I don't read up on like Japanese news that much, at least in like that aspect. So, but a lot of people like think that like, oh, you know, they're just kind of like coercing people into confessing or whatever. Like it's not. It's not like the most sane justice system or something. I don't know all the details. I'm pretty sure there's an interview out there, like, or you can go and find like the history of the game's development, and you'll see why exactly the story is the way it is. Why the game was turned into like America for when localized was like a whole another can of worms. That has nothing to do with it, but that was like the original premise, was based on just the guy who created the game just really didn't like the criminal justice system, so he just decided to like parody it basically. So that could be that's like the only thing that comes to mind as to why the game needs to be set in like the 2030s. Is just because like it's to give that sort of like kind of slight dystopian, near future dystopian vibe. Like the kind of thing you get from like RoboCop, which is also a similar idea in that regard.
Well, there goes my no claims bonus. My name is Honor Mizrahi. I'm helping Detective Cross out with his investigations, and I am Scout. Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since KC got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club. Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's been down on the down low, if you catch my drift. It's not been on the down low, if you catch my drift. Excuse me, but what is a down low? Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people that are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it. And when they come to a place like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little, but they try to be discreet about it. I still can understand why humans pretend to be things that they are not. It's complicated, doll. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Fantasia. It's a pleasure to meet you. If only it could have been under better circumstances. You're the proprietress of this club, right? Sure am. Although in some ways it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really. Before that, I was just your average gigging about drag queen, and this was one of my regular jaunts. Fast forward a few years, and I own the place. Life sure is strange, huh? Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property? None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighborhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my first guess. You don't mind me asking, why did it take you so long to get here after KC called you? Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here in heels. Would you normally be in drag this early in the day? Hell no, drag hurts. I wouldn't normally come to the club until late afternoon. I tend to at least get a basic beat and look together before coming here, see? Then I only have to top it up or do outfit changes during the night. This is a basic look? Oh, honey, you don't even know. KC looks terrible. He's clearly worried about you. He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. He taught me a lot. He mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA. He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. He just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was anchorless. I figured I'd help him out, just like my drag mother helped me. I'm glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I know where I'd be. Still stuck in a toxic marriage. Well, that sounds like a story. We found a passport on the body. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I knew him. He's been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first, he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway, Come on, Honor, hurry up! I need to talk to Fran. You're damn right you do, mister. Only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club. Stop that guilt tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch! What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quick, though. Well, if her arm is broken, that would kind of rule her out as, like, a potential suspect, right? Because, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people drive with one hand, but it's certainly not safe. And I think if I'm going to crash my giant mobile stiletto into a gay bar, I'd want to be driving with both hands on the wheel. Gotta be safe at all times when driving your shoes. Detective Cross, is everything okay?
Officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside black bags.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
Well, so can an officer's badge. What the hell? This might be quicker.
We're gonna scan all the things at once just by solving this one puzzle. I like the sound of that. That is efficiency at its finest. I mean, considering what we've solved so far here, definitely efficiency. Wait, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, that won't fit. Okay, nope, we're fine. Didn't mess up. 1, 2, 3, space 1. 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh, damn it, that doesn't help. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Phase 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna get this 10 going here because kind of need to find a different area. So 5, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Speaking of Phoenix Wright, I still need to... I think the 4, 5, and 6 finally came out as a trilogy. So we will be playing Phoenix Wright games, like actual Phoenix Wright games, once this is done. I don't know, if people are interested in seeing it right away, I will totally do another one. I was thinking of possibly spreading them out, depending how people were feeling. If they want to see Phoenix Wright that badly or not. But the idea was I was going to play through the entire series, because I've only beaten up to the second game, and I like barely started the third game. So a lot of the series is going to be like brand new to me. So I think that'll be pretty fun, and it's just the kind of visual novel I'm looking for this kind of stream. But I wanted to start with this because this was also sitting around for a while in my collection, and wait, is this gonna have to be, yeah, so 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, no, this has to be like this then. This has also been sitting around in my collection for a while. I got it, like, it was one of the free games that Epic gave away at some point. And I was playing, I was like, man, this is like a perfect stream game, so... Oh, whoops, I see. Miscounted that. And so far, this has been pretty good. Like, this has also been kind of the kind of thing that I look for like, when streaming visual novels. But at the same time, you know... I mean, I did Kingdom Hearts last year, and I kind of did... What was another series I did? Oh, I did, like, the 3D Marios the year before that, so I mean, I'm not a stranger to, like, streaming multiple in the same genre, let alone the same series in a row. But, yeah, let me know if you guys want to... are eager to see it. I'll totally just, like, no-life them. Otherwise, you know, I can spread them out with some other things. There was actually another visual novel series similar to Phoenix Wright that I also wanted to stream, but those which is another reason why I want to, like, spread them out a little bit, because that would have been a lot. But, you know, if people want to see Phoenix Wright, I am super down, because Phoenix Wright is fun. I love those games. Oh, you've played this before, Wings? Oh, nice. This is chapter 3 of it, so we're like kind of almost done, so like probably one more stream of this. But yeah, I'm a big Picross fan, so like this kind of game was definitely something I was eager to play. Yeah, that has to go there. Wait, this is off. Uh-oh. Wait. This doesn't make sense. Oh, I think I screwed up this corner somehow. Don't ask how, but I did. Okay. No, this one... Okay, this corner actually cannot be screwed up because this corner only has one possible solution? Oh, I see. This is messed up. Oh, you know why I forgot to put this in here, I think. It was a few years ago, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, when did this come out? I thought this was like a bit of a newer game, because I got it through Epic. And that was probably, I think that was summer last year sometime. I didn't know this game was like that old. I knew it was on Switch, I found that out after the fact. Which is like a great place to have a game like this, because Nintendo systems are like the king of Picross. You can always count there being at least like 5 Picross games on any given Nintendo system. Okay, this square is probably the one that's messed up here. And maybe this one too, actually. I think there's a lot wrong here. 6, 7, 8. Like, maybe this 8 is incorrect? No, it can't be, because like all of this is here. So that can't be incorrect. That's correct. Did you like solve all of the puzzles, or like did you do the bonus stuff as well? I was planning to. I'm not gonna solve those puzzles on stream. I already did those offline, but I am planning to go through the story that you unlock with them at some point. I don't know if we'll do some of it today or not. Depends how long this chapter ends up taking. Okay, so we can maybe get something in here now. Okay, so that has to be there. Alright, there we go. I think I fixed it. That must have been the mistake I made. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Yeah, all of them, nice. Yeah, I've beaten like most of the Picross E series on 3DS. I still have like a couple of those left. I mean, as much as I love Picross, you know, like there's always too much of a good thing and all that. So I tend to usually like I'll play for like maybe 2 hours or something, and then just like blast through like 3-4 pages of puzzles, and then I'll put it down for a bit and pick it up again and do another 3-4 pages of puzzles. So I've been playing through like all the Picross E games. I want to play some of the Switch ones once I beat the E. Also, I want to do some of the other Picross games on DS, because there's a lot of really good ones there. Like anything that Jupiter made, so any of like Pokemon Picross would be another one I want to do. Pokemon Picross is weird. What a strange idea is to make a free-to-play Picross game with like your typical mobile free-to-play elements. But I've got my methods now that the eShop is offline. It's not like I could pay for things if I wanted to. Let's just say that. Uh-oh. We did it again. Did I assume? Should I not have assumed? Well, we know this has to be here, right? And we know this has to be here, right? But then that means that can't be there. But if we do that... Where did I screw up then? Where did I possibly messed up now? Okay, this square needs to be deleted. Start over with that one. I feel like this might be fine. Like, based on the shape and everything, it's probably fine. So we know this is right, and we know that's got to be right. If we're assuming everything from here over is fine, then it's the only option. This could be literally anything. We know this is a 1, based on the clues. That means this has to be like this. Okay. That means this has to be here, but it can't be there. Does that mean I screwed this up again? You have a nonogram game on your phone you play a lot? Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, as someone who grew up with DS, I just, like, that was how I played it. I definitely prefer a stylus for this kind of game. I love the DS's, like, setup. I mean, I guess mouse is fine. Something about this game in particular, though, it just... dragging the mouse or, like, pressing the button doesn't feel quite as, like, responsive as, like, picross on the DS. Like, I do like that's all one hand. I don't have to press up and down with the other hand to switch between, like, X's and squares. I really don't know where I screwed this up because some of this has to be wrong. Like, this can't be wrong, this can't be wrong. This might not... I don't know. Okay, this one has to be right. Like, a lot of this has to be correct because this 15 just forces so many solutions. So that would make this correct. There's only a 2 left here. We have a 4. Okay, that 4 has to be correct because the 15. This has to be correct because of that, so we know that has to be crossed off, which means this is also crossed off, which means there's a 2 somewhere in here. Fine. Let's work from the bottom here a bit. Maybe there's something here that can help. 1's there, okay. This is a 2, that's a 2. That would make that correct. Okay, that checks out. That means none of this can be right. 1, 2, 1. No, can't solve that. Okay. Oh, and then we're back here again. Wait, no. Maybe that's it. Oh, okay. That must have been it. That's probably where I screwed up. It was 1 over. Alright, I think we're good now. Yeah, that's... I think that berry is pretty much solved. Has to be. I don't think anything over here could possibly mess that up. Not with this 15 up here. That 15 up there makes this a lot easier. So that one's fine. And then this is correct. That means that can't be right, so this one's correct. Okay, and then that's correct. There we go. It was like that one little bit up there. Could not figure out. Is that a rib cage? Yes, I too record all of my daily happenings on my rib cage. That's the beauty of picross puzzles, though. Like, I don't know, when it's at this small of scale, I still cannot figure out what something is until it tells me. Even when it colors it in, even when it's like, should be super obvious, yeah, like, I probably would have guessed this as a rib cage too. Your book makes more sense. Look, considering what we're dealing with, I'm surprised we haven't seen a rib cage yet. This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions towards the end of a person he met here. Friend, does the name Roz mean anything to you? What? Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Roz Moses. Oh, are you there? No, it can't be. That voice. That sounds scarily like... Mom? What? Oh no. What is she doing here? Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move. There you are. I want a word with you. Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here? What a way to talk to your mother. That's why I came all the way down here too. I didn't ask you to. No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were planning on being detective again, so I brought backup. You what? Okay, if these two aren't like the overarching villains of this game, I will be surprised. Oh. I was just thinking, how could today get any worse? And then as if my words had been heard by malevolent God,
Here you are. Hello, Honor. Goodbye, Ryan. You're the last person I want to see. He's come down here because he's worried about you. Because we're worried about you. How are you going to get in your head that this isn't any of your business? I can't talk with you when you're like this. I'm gonna wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable. Oh, Ryan, babe. That was your cue to leave, too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison Honor against me when I'm here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. This guy's totally the killer. Like, I don't know. Okay, this game's, like, really good at bait and switching the obvious answer, so maybe not. Maybe not the killer of this one, but he's definitely involved with, like, the whole plot between all of these episodes. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight Honor. I just want to talk to you. If I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. I hope he's the killer. You know what? I didn't even think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You're probably right. He's probably going to end up being the victim at some point. And probably at the end of this episode. That'll be the cliffhanger for the next episode. Because that's how they're going to do it. This whole time, like, all the evidence in Chapter 2 led to him being involved somehow. They're just going to do a bait and switch and be like, yeah, no, he's dead now. So who the hell's the killer? I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. I want to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting Mom on my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I'd investigate Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything, and then lying to me about it? No worries. You're forgiven. I am? Of course you aren't, you piece of... I can't tell who's dumber, Scout or Ryan. Or Denser, for that matter. I don't know, he's got quite the competition with the floating metal box over here. Why'd you do it, Ryan? Did you just want to stick the knife in? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. Why don't you hurt too? It was stupid and it was vindictive, and I'm sorry. But it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess? I was an idiot. Only thinking about myself. Heard it all before, about how sorry you are. This isn't this occasion, petty and spiteful as it is, that you tried to make me think that I was the one in wrong for questioning you. That was the moment I remembered. Everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. Just coincidence. I happen to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know, Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence, right. Definitely wasn't that you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And here you are now, again. Because your mom's worried about you. She asked me to come down to try and talk some sense into you. And of course, the little golden boy came rushing to help. Released March 2020. Oh wow, this game has been out for a while. Yeah, I never heard of it. It was just like something random that popped up as a free game on Epic. I was like, oh, this looks cool. So that's it? Great. You said your piece. Now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Mom's worried on her. She thinks you're in danger. And you'll end up the same way as... Don't even go there. I don't have to answer you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life is now none of your business. You're right, it isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock out of yourself. Excuse me? I didn't want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? Is this a newspaper clipping or something worse? I recognize this shape. We've been here before. How are we starting this? Probably with this. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not a great start at all. That's like the two biggest clues. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's just too big. Let me try something else here. 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's also too big. Okay, well, this is the last chance for something obvious here. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. That's like nothing, but it's also something. A 1 cannot go here. This is just a 2. So that actually helps. This is a 2. That doesn't help. There's too much room for the 1s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. This was here this entire time. I could have solved it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. These could still go together, so I'm not gonna try anything there. This actually 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that has to be like that. 2 and 1 go down here now. This could be the... No, actually, this can't be the 2, so that's there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. No, no, get away. 5, 6. 5, 6. I'm starting to think this has to go together. Because, like... Well, actually, no, I guess it can't. It doesn't have to, right? Because there's enough room here for a 7 and a 1. There's also room down here for a 1. So, surprisingly, cannot solve it. Okay, this is the 5, so we know nothing is here. That means space 1, 2, 1, 1. No, can't quite do that one yet. This is the 2. Anything else above here is going to be a 1 whenever that happens. This can be... Oh, this has to be the 3. But that doesn't really confirm anything here. And this could be the 1 or the 2, right? 2... Yeah, there's enough room for both. Okay. So we got 4 here. Yeah, because there's not enough room for anything else. So, no, that's too much room for down there. Anything could go here. This could be like a 1. This could be a 2. This is a 2 here, but that doesn't really help. I do not want to fill that in, as tempting as this. We know this is a 4 because it can't be the 2. Okay, this is the only other one that looks solvable. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Well, that can't happen. Unless this is a 2, then that means this is space 1, 2, 3. I don't think we can solve this one either. Okay, what am I missing here? Anyone see any clues that look like they could be solved? Because I'm missing something. There has to be at least one clue here. Surprisingly, this all fits up here too, so I can't even solve this one. This one looks like it could be solvable, except for the fact that this exists. And even if it didn't, like, that's still 1, 2, 3, 4. It need one more. This could be either or. Oh, this one might be solvable, actually. Or did I say this one couldn't be solvable? No, I think I said this one. Yeah, because this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just barely. If we had another X here, that would solve that row. You can put a mark in the 7th column, 6th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put a mark here. Why is that? 3, 1, 2, space 1, 1, space 1. Oh, yeah, thank you. I did not see that. That's kinda helped, actually, because, like, if this is the 5, this has to be the 2. So that means 1, well, it's a mark. Doesn't seem like it helps with anything else because the way that this 5 is set up, this could be a 2 either way. I did it with the 5, 2, 1, 1, but it works. Oh, you did? Wait, how did you...
Okay, I'm clearly missing a trick here then if you did it with the 5211, because to me, if this mark wasn't here, like, this 5 could be space 1, 2... Oh, wait, I see how you did it, yeah. I wasn't confident about that one. I was, like, trying to do it in my head. But yeah, the 321 was way more obvious to me once you pointed out that location. So the only other place... Well, then I guess this 321 has to be solvable too then, right? 3... Oh, this is even the easier one that I somehow didn't see because I'm dumb. Never mind. That one could actually just be solved. Holy shit. That was what I was missing. That was the piece I was looking for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3s. Can't do that. This one's done. Which makes those done. And that's a 3 here. That's a 1. That's too big. That's too big. This is done. This obviously can't be anything. This could actually be... Can it? No, this has to be a 2. Because then this has to be the 1. So that is done. That could be anywhere. 1s? This is the 3. So 1's over there. This 2, so that's a 1. Oops. You. Okay, so we have... How many 1s do we have left? We have 3 1s. So that has to be there. Yeah, I'm not like the fastest when it comes to solving picross. I mean, sometimes, like, if you really get in the groove, like if I'm doing like these are oddly shaped, but when I'm like going through like picross E, for example, this has to be the 3. Like, I'll start getting into a groove and just like knock off a whole bunch of these in the go. But like, I mean, those ones also have like the time pressure, and there's definitely been a couple times where I've restarted a puzzle just because I wasn't under the 1 hour limit that you get in those games. Like Picross E, I never understood why there's a time limit in Picross, personally. It always seemed kind of like pointless to me. Like, having a timer is fine. It's neat to see how fast you can solve it, for sure. But like having an actual time limit, like in Picross E and older Picross type games, you usually have 1 hour to solve the puzzle. And if you go over that time, like, it'll either game over, or in the case of Picross E, it just gives you like it doesn't color in the puzzle, so it's like an incomplete puzzle. But it's like, you still solved it, so all you really have to do is just take a picture and copy the answer in like 30 seconds, which is what I do, because it's like, in my head, it's like, I already solved this puzzle. Didn't do it in the hour, but I already solved it. Also, that can't work, so that means something here is off. I'm gonna say that's the answer, and that will make more sense. Yeah, I think that was probably where I misclicked. Uh-oh. Huh. I forgot about this one. Where did I screw up though? Well, the first guess I have is that this needs to be up here, but then that can't be up there because then this 3 can't be here. And this 3 definitely has to be here, so it can't be that one. This 5, nothing suggested this 5 was up here. But then if I do this, then that's 1 too many. Okay, this has to be the 2. I don't see anything that would suggest this is down here and not up here, because it's part of this row, so that would make sense. Wait. Oh no, I need to, yeah, I was looking up here, I was like, wait, no, that solved it, but then, yeah, no, I still need to do this one. So this is where it's weird, because like if we get rid of... No, we can't really get rid of this. This has to be like this. And this going up makes sense because of this. Okay, that's fine. We'll just... Let's just erase all that and start over here. Because, like, I definitely screwed up somewhere here. So this is 1, 1, 1. And then 1 here somewhere. This is 1, 1, 2. And then 5. Which could be up here or down here. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. This has to be here. There's no other option right now. So that's got to be there. So obviously 2 can't go there, so that's got to be there. That one's now done. That means this is down there. Maybe that's where I screwed up. But we still have... Okay, we know it can't be that, so it's got to be that. This could still be here, which would then fit with that row. Okay, I'm not sure where I misclicked, but sure. Whatever. And then the 3 will go down there. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. The other thing older games had too was like to go along with the 1 hour time limit is incorrect guesses would like penalize you by giving you time. Oh, wait. Oh, that's where the issue is. It's this row that I'm screwing up somehow. Well, this has to be a 1, so... What if... No, that can't be it. This one has to be down here too. Okay, I'm gonna do something real crazy here, and we're just gonna get rid of the whole bottom rows, whole bottom cells, and then just resolve from there. So that's a 6. That's a 5. We know those are correct for sure. I think we've determined that these have to be correct. They look kind of correct. They kind of make a picture. That one's got to be correct. This has to be for 5. Okay. This has to be the 2. Fine. And then what? So we got... This has to be the 1. Which means this is the 2. This is out. Everything here is out. Okay, so far so good. This is also out. Maybe I just was over too far to the right somehow? I guess that must have been it. It's weird, like, I'll see the issues, I'll just erase, try solving it again, somehow manage to solve it correctly. I don't understand how, because I never figure out where the issue is. I can never spot where I misclicked. It's like when you have to flip the USB port 3 times before it fits in the slot. It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided. Not exactly complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor's losing the plot? But freshly ejected from her role in Murder Mystery, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. A source on the production told us that she tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner, Blake Patterson, and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder, and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she actually is a detective, a delusion that's caused more harm than good. The kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Really want that? What? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it wasn't just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. Offering me a job?
You don't even have to work with me. It can be in a completely different department. A different office. Hell, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes. I want to help.
How reassuring. Well, that's everything. You'll be on your way now, right?
Honor, listen.
You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway.
Honor,
Wait. Just think about it. Honor. Well, now I'm getting mixed messages, and I don't know if I should feel bad for him or not. And whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? Was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get my life back and get me back in control of my life, and now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be, till... Huh? The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh god, what am I doing? Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. Feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn? I believe in you, Honor. Scout, you followed me here. Yes, you seemed troubled. It's hard to explain, Scout. Still much about humans I don't understand. They are so different from things. They are immutable. They have a clear traits that I can observe. Cloth, square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions, which they can hide or show in different ways. Hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assume my routines were faulty, but now I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, I have started returning clearer results. The margin of error is now negligible, and all the routines all agree you are happy. You're right, never meant for any of this to happen, but if I'm honest with myself, I've loved it. I love investigating too, Honor. It's not just how I feel, it's about my future. Saw what that paper said. I'm a laughingstock. I think I'm having a breakdown. Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you? Huh. You don't miss a beat, do you? I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing. A thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going, because I want you to be happy, Honor. That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. Though you're right. I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it. Yes, that is the logical conclusion. Come on, buddy. We've got a murder to solve. No one's gonna clean up that body? I mean, I think everyone's done investigating it. Maybe now's the time to clean up the body so it's not just sitting there. I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity. Looks like he finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess. Also, don't forget that your mother is waiting for you at home. Great. Do we need to go back there? Detective, we need to talk about my mother.
Guess I should explain.
We can investigate still? Oh, let's go. But where? Oh. Secret puzzle unlocked. What's this one? Oh, an easy one is what this is. Wait, no. Wait, maybe? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, yeah, this will be good. I think this will definitely be on the easier side. Okay, if this is 1, that could be 4, that could be 3, that's fine. What else do we have up here? I'm looking for like the ones that look big. Maybe this one? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, perfect. That's a 2. Okay, it's gotta be that too, because yeah, we need room for the 1s. This is a 5. 1 space. 4, 5? Yeah. Now, can the 1... Yeah, the 3 and 1 can fit down there.
2 and 1 can fit up there as well, so this doesn't really tell me anything. Because this is either black or an X, depending on if it's the 1 or the 3. So nothing of import there. Okay, this is a 2. That's there. 2 goes over there. Okay, that's no good. That one we already tried solving. What about this one? That's a 1, 1, 2, 3, space, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. No, that's like perfectly in the middle. This one looks like it could lead somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2, space, 1, space, 1, 2. 2, space, 1, space, 1, 2. No, I guess this could be either or. I think maybe this one's solvable if I'm not seeing something, perhaps. Let me know, but I think this row down here, probably, I think we just need one more X in there to properly solve it. Okay, what does that leave us with? That leaves us with 2, 1, 2. Probably that one, which gives us all the information we need to do that. This cannot be the 2 because then there's not enough space here, so this has to be the 3. And then what does that leave us with here? 1, 1. Nah, anything could go anywhere. And then this, but this one actually, wait, this one's probably solvable because this has got to be the 2. And then that means this has to be the 2. Maybe not, because it's uncertain which one's actually filled in with the 2s. 2s are almost as bad as 1s, if you ask me. Sometimes even worse. Space 1, 2, 3, space 5, 5. That's the 3. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we did that one, we did this one, we did this one. I feel like this one's got to be done. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think there's just too much room though. And same with this one. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this could be a 2. We know this is the 3. Okay, no, there has to be. Okay, this can't be the 3, obviously. It's the 4, right? So that means this is off limits. This is nothing, because a 2 can't go there, and a 3 can't go there. If this is a 1, this could still be a 1, though. But this has to be the 4, because we need enough room for 4, 1... The thing about this one is it could still be the 2, because there's enough room here. If we had one more X, that might not be so bad. And we still can't solve this because this is unfinished. Yeah, the 1 and the 3 here go way too far away. And there's only a 1 left in this row, so that's unsolvable. This one's like almost solvable if we had one more X. What am I missing here? Okay. Oh, this is the 5. That's what I'm missing. So that would make this the 3. Which, that actually now solves this because, well, we know this can't be down there. It has to be up here. Okay, so I think... Well, no, I can't determine just yet if that's the 4 or not. This could be an X or black. Unless we... No, we can't solve that yet. Okay, this has to be a 1. And I think that might actually solve this. Wait, is that right? Yeah, no, that's fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Now we can do this one. And then that's 3, 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that row. Now we can clean up all these rows a little bit. Okay, so this is anything. That's fine. This actually could be the 3, so I need to leave that alone. This is for... That's nothing, because there's not enough room. That's nothing, nothing, nothing. This could go on either side. Okay, that's a 4 there, which makes this a 4, makes this a 3, which makes this nothing, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could still be a 1 or a 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this has to be it then. So wait, that's... Okay, these connect for sure, which means this is out. Oops. No, no, no. There we go. I'm still not sure if this could be... I mean, yeah, there's all these over here. I need to be careful with these ones. I don't misclick and screw up the whole thing without knowing. 1, 3. Okay, that row's done. I'm scared I'm gonna like accidentally put something somewhere I don't want to. I need to be real careful. I pay attention to which rows are complete. Oh, well then that's... Wait, no. No, 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 no. We can't do that. I mean, we can do this, and we can do this. And I guess we can do that, but we just can't do that last bit. Yeah, that was the part that we couldn't do. Three, 2, 1. Wait, what am I doing that for? Can't do that yet. I don't know what goes there at all. Oh, I do know what goes here though. Which then leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that should pretty much solve it, I think, because this has to be the 1. That's gonna have to be the 3. Wait, can that work? Oh, no, that's fine, yeah. There we go. No idea what I solved. It's a toenail! Oh, it's a broken bottle. I thought it was like a broken, like a toe. Just broken off, left strewn in the street from the body. Or maybe the killer lost a toe. Finally came loose. These fragments of glass don't appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object. Maybe a bottle? Kind of sticky. I think pieces with the label on? Yes, here. It's Sambuca. Ah, so that's what the aniseed smells coming from. Is that like kombucha? That really stinky fermented drink that everyone seems to love?
Well, come on then. Get over with.
Why did you have to call my mom?
Maybe I promised I would. If I saw you back in the crime scene again, she's a very persuasive woman.
This was too good to be true.
The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it. But I know when I'm fighting a losing battle.
Fortunately, she doesn't. So what, you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get real old real quick.
Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just feel like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Just move on.
Huh? Why would you owe mom a favor?
I said let's move on.
What's our next move?
Take another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss, Fran about it?
Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens?
Don't be ridiculous. What do I care to what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about she's not in a dress?
My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens. No expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you call them. So in this case, Fran.
Well, she's dressed like that. Use she. She's dressed in men's clothes, and then it's probably safe to call him Ed and he use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. Well, this bottle. What's that? Glass was mixed amongst the other glass from the window. We think it was a bottle of Sambuca. Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself. Me neither. Nope, nothing there. Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust-up. We need to get to her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. Alright, so I guess we gotta go talk to Fran then. We can't investigate, right? Okay. Map it is. Bar. We'll go back to the apartment eventually. What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. Always finds some kind of ridiculous antidote. I swear they're all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but with all this... You are not canceling that trip. You go. I'll sort all this out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are a dear. I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Let's enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. I wasn't talking about her. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, just need to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Till he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. Can we investigate to find it? This must be it. Oh boy, what is this mess? Okay, where are we starting here? So we know that's gonna be there. 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not the perfect starting clue, but I guess it's okay. No, this has to be a 3. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. So that would leave those 5. And not enough room to solve that row. Okay, so then that leaves us with this row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, the 9 kind of helps. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Base 1, 2. No, can't solve anything beyond that, unfortunately. But we can do that. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 1, 2. Can't solve that, but we should be able to 5, 8. No, I guess we can't. Okay, this is kind of done for now, until we get another clue in there. What else do we have here? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2. Well, this has to be a space, which makes that a 2. And then that makes that. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? That's got more than just the 5 in it. Got at least 3 numbers by my estimate. Can't quite finish that one off now. You know what? This could still be a 1. I can't do anything, and this could still be... Oh no, this has to be the 4. Okay, so that one's good. This one though, okay, we know this is a 2, but here... Is that gonna work? Yeah, you know what? It might. If we were, but we could still do 3, 4, 1. Oh wait, no, this has to be the 1. Never mind. I miscounted. I was like thinking it could be either or, but definitely not. 5, 8, and one of those is 9. Oh, well, this one's obviously 9. 5, 6. And then there. Okay, 2, 4, 1, 2, 2. Doesn't really... Oh, wait, maybe this will help. Doesn't really help there. What are we left with up here? A 1 and a 1. Can't really build off those. Maybe we can, just very, very slowly. Wait, no, I did it wrong. This is... We only need 2 of these, so I can't solve it yet. However, we know that has to be like that, because there's just no room otherwise. Okay. This row is looking a little intimidating with all the 1s and the 2s. Like I said earlier, 2s are just about as hard as 1s sometimes. Do we have any big numbers left here? Like 1, 1, 1, 1. Can't do that. Oh, we can solve the 3. 2, 3, space 1, 2. 2, space 1, 2, 3. Yes? Is that really that far down? I mean, I don't see why it can't be, but it seems a little too good to be true. No idea what that's going to be. This could be a 2 or a 1. Or could it? 2, space 1, 1, 1, 2. No, this has to be a 1. That has to be the 2. Never mind. I knew that looked off when I said that. This is a 3. Oh, we can actually... That just filled in the blanks right there. Perfect. Still doesn't solve that, but... No, we can't do that one. Never mind. Can we do this one? 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Well, that didn't give me any clues to work with, but I'm glad that row is complete. Two, 3, 4. This is a space and nope. Okay, so this one's just off limits then. So we only need one of these 2 squares. It could go up still. 1, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, this one here can work. I was just like, wasn't sure if that would be it. Okay, this is gonna have to be a 2, but if this is, well, can this be a 1? No, it can't. It has to be a 2 and it has to go this way because that needs to go there. This is obviously in the middle because there's no 3s. Okay, so that's there. This is here. Didn't even see that. I think I'm starting to like... My brain's done solving puzzles for the day. I mean, consider my adventure today out and about. Now I have many buses I had to deal with. On time or otherwise. Just a lot of buses. And... Oh, that's fine. That's good. I'm like missing the obvious things now. There's a possibility this may be a 2-parter when it comes to this chapter. We'll see here, because like I think we're still like rank E. If we don't go to rank D next, then yeah, we'll see here. This chapter just feels longer, and I think I was just like a little tired going into this in the first place, which didn't help. But I'm sure we'll probably just end up... It's possible these chapters are getting longer. Like, I think this one is longer because when I was looking at the bonus puzzles... So the first chapter had 12 bonus puzzles. The second had 17. This one had... And the next one both have 20. So as much as I want to do, like,
4 parts of this, 1 part per chapter. I think we might have to make this... wait, yeah. This might end... I could predict this to be like a 6-part playthrough, likely. But let's see here. Let's see how this goes here. Whoops. This has to be there. I still don't know what we can do with that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, but one of them's unknown. So there's 2 more we actually have to physically solve for. That's 4, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. That's what we're missing. So this has to be the... Oops, wrong button. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. 3, 4, 3, 4. No. 2, 1. There we go. A lot of checkerboard puzzles this time around. That's a laptop? Okay, you know, I see it. No, there's like, you can see a keyboard. You can see the screen, I guess. Would not have been my first guess, though. Maybe if the keys were a shade darker, I might have thought of a keyboard. Oh, it's a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job. I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck in the trash. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me. Scout, That's not what I meant. Damn. Dissing electronics. Just insulted robots everywhere. All 1 of them. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself. Or something. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Ooh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel. Or... That was a close one. Poor guy. Now, I'm thinking, you know, Ryan probably gave the computer for the purpose of maybe even detective work. I don't know, just a thought. Maybe he's willing to support our new hobby. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought that was going to be solvable in 1 because it was 13, but I guess that's not enough. 11, 12. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that seems right. So that's 4, that's 3, that's 4, that's 2, 4, 4. But we know that has to be like that, which probably means this. No, this actually, I thought it was going to be an easy solve. It's not. That's not an easy solve. This cannot be. Wait. Oh no, this is the 6 then. Oh, this is all an easy solve. Never mind. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 2, 1s. There we go. Okay, 2 goes up here. Who cares? This is 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 4. This is a 3. That's a 3. That's another 4. There's a 2. There's the 10. Okay, we'll get back to that one in a second here. Just want to finish off this little section here if we can. Although I think it's pretty much solved. 1 space, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. This one's easy. Two, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This is a far cry from the previous puzzle, although I'm expecting like one clue at the end to be stupid and ruin everything. Okay, this is probably the 2, and then that's there. This is the 3. It can't be the 1, so it has to be the 3. Okay. Might as well solve this now so we can get some more clues going. 1. Okay, wait here. This is... Oh, this has to be the 1 then, because it's before the 4 here. Okay, 1... This can't be a 1, this has to be a 2. This is a 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6. That could be anywhere with a 3. Okay, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Which should make this... This could be a 1 or a 2. Can't determine that one yet. Okay, anything else here? This is the 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be... Well, this has to be the 2, actually. Too far for... Which means these are the ones. 1 space... 3, 4, 5. There we go. This has to be the 3, because of its position. No, that's the 3, which makes this the 1. There we go. And what is this? I'm looking at the shape, I'm like trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. All I see is a really angry Game & Watch. That's it. That's the only thing that comes to mind. And I highly doubt that's the answer here. There we go. That's a 4. That's the 2. 3, 4. Or at least it did. It looked like he had like his arms stretched out and his head up here, and he was like leaning forward to do who knows what. But I don't think now he's starting to look like a fucking mess. Okay, that's... This one's done. Okay, what am I... Do I have anything else up here then? No. I think most of the rows up there are actually complete. It's really just this area down here. That has to be a 1. This could actually be a 1 or a 2. And based on what's here, it is a 1. 2. What does that leave? That. And that. Is it another perfume bottle? That's a coat? I still didn't get rank D. Holy shit. Anna, I think this coat might be worth looking at. Huh, it's pretty odd size. Gross, it's all sticky. What do people do in this place? I thought this was a family-friendly location. Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Is it? What does the substance of stickiness look like? Is it perhaps white, by chance? Oh wow, yeah, that's aniseed. It must be Sambuca from the bottle we found outside. So is that possibly Oliver's coat? Or the killer's coat? It's probably one of the two. What can I get you, dear? Oh, right. I went to bartender mode for a second there. I mean, you can go back into bartender mode if you want. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz, the one mentioned in Oliver's diary? Oh, yes. Right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but Roz Moses is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver...
They knew each other. How did Roz and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here and Oliver was a regular. The latest entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that ended up in the cold." Well, they were always seemed to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talk to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago they had an urgent argument. Things turned nasty and Roz threw Oliver out. Maybe banned him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside completely bladdered, as Casey might say. What does it means? He was drunk. Very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed outside, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in the bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he's been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I'd lock everything from the inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. You know where Roz is right now? On her way here. The detective of yours asked me to ring her, but it turns out she was on her way here anyway. Oh, interesting. Any ETA? Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. Okay, I forgot to do the flag last time. Is there anything with this? There's a lot of these rainbow flags set up. Is it prize season? Sure is. This month we take 3 to 4 times more than usual. So the float must have been for the parade. Yes, I assume so. Friend, may I please take one of the little flags? They're so colorful. Sure thing. I probably went a little overboard anyway. Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it. Friend, is this your coat? No, that's... What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh? Oh my fucking god. There's always one. Cool, you jets. I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, friend? I'm fine, if a little shaken. When I find who did this, I'll make them wish they never left their mama's pouch. Oh, Honor, this is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about. I knew it. I knew my ears are burning. Well, a pleasure to meet you. Say, you awfully look familiar. Well, I got it. I saw you in Celeb Life, right? Haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably, but I don't pay much attention to that stuff. Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves? We need to talk about this memory of yours, Scout. Scout. What did that little rust bucket say about me? Anyway, can I have a quick word? Well now, what can I do for you? You work here, right? Couple nights a week, yeah? Some nights I perform, some nights I host. But either way, it's a full-on Rosmosis. Full-on is apt. You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified. But he was the one of the few I hadn't actually punched. Honor, she scares me. How'd you know the victim? What? Who's the victim? His name is Oliver Laurel. What? No, I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. It sure was a mess, yeah? To be honest, I don't really know how it happened, but... What was it about? Ollie was... He was working on a lot of stuff, you know? A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. He came from a very strict background, Christian, Catholic, something that began with C. He had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out, and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. How did you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens tickled his pickle, I guess. Happens more than you think. Then a few days back, he told me that he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but... Well, I had to tell him that I'm not a dude, and that's when things went south. Wait, you're not... You're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Anne thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We had a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers at least. I was gonna get him unbarred when it all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman? Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out of my mommy's hideout with all the female equipment. Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. How'd you end up doing this? I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was set behind the ears then. I thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looks like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I'd figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see now. Never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Roz is my way of taking them to the extreme. Kinda give you everything at once, you know? You get much work? Plus the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Seems hyper-femininity is just for the boys. Who'd have thought it, huh? Brand's been good to me, though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that's all she cared about. Could you tell me about your whereabouts last night? Sure. I was working here till about 11:30 p.m., then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? Uh-huh. No, I can't say I did. Only Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh, yeah, I saw him out there a couple times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know? He'd come and go. But yeah, he was there when I left last night. That seemed a little suspicious, just changing your tune like that. What do you think of this coat? You plan on letting me have that back at any point? We detected a large stain on this coat, most likely Sambuca. And, so what? Okay, well I think we definitely know the coat's owner now. We found this broken glass outside. Oh, probably found a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping that stuff out there. Smells like Sambuca to me. What are you, some kind of dog? I'm not sure what this is all about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You just said you did! I want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh yeah? What makes you think that? The coat and the broken bottle. The dial. We don't know anything about the dial. Why do we even go there? We found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear it's a bottle of Sambuca. And... well, we know that that was Ollie's favorite drink. We also know that this coat is yours, and that's covered in Sambuca. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it? Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth. Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me, yelling about how he lost everything, his home, and now his friends too, and... that's when he spilled the Sambuca on me, and I saw red, and, well, I might have smung my bag at him once. Or twice. Or... why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to that crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer.
No, she's not. But I am.
What?
Want to talk to you. Get a proper statement. We'll do it at the station, given that you lied to us already. I don't trust you not to tamper with evidence.
But I...
We're worth that inconsistency, Honor.
I help too.
Listen, I'm handling this. There's something else I want you to take a look at.
Please don't tell me this is more busy work. It's more busy work. It 100% is. Always is with this guy. Where do we even begin? Let's see. No, well, maybe. If we go 1, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think that's safe to do. I hope it is. Can really use the hints. Oh, this has to be a... wait, that has to be a 6. Only possibility. That could be anything. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay. We got 6, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not quite enough there. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we can do that. That's a good start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. Nah. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's gonna be there, which means that's the 1. Oh, wait. Did I screw up somewhere?
Oh, shit. Well, I hope that's okay. I hope that's the wrong one and not one of these other ones. I think these ones are fine. I might have just, like, clicked too far over, considering I didn't build off of them. We're gonna go with that and, see what happens. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I like doing that, though, but we'll see. I mean, it might work out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll probably be fine. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting, though. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe this is fine. Wait, I may have solved it. Might have salvaged this. This seems logical. The logic works. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could go anywhere, but we can probably put those in there, maybe, if we really want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. 2s. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine, right? 4, 5, 6, hopefully. Okay, this is a 3. This is the 4. We got 1. I'm missing something here. Where am I? No, because this is the 3. This is the 4. That means this 2. So we're good. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely safe to say I fixed the problem. Almost did it again. Good thing that one was there to stop me. No, those both have to go there because of the way that works. At least this one doesn't have quite as many, like, single pixel checkerboard kind of things going on. Like, this one seems kind of normal. Yeah, no, that's good. No, that's the 3, that means that's the 1. Don't want to make another similar mistake. Okay, top, like, corner is basically solved. 4, 5. There. Can this be solved at all? No, I don't think this one can. 1. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yes, that has to be a 1. This could be a 1 or a 4. This one has to be a 1 because there's a possibility. There's no room for a second 1 left of it, so it has to be there. That's a 1. This is dead. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two. Nope, that can't be solved. This one's almost solvable. We can't solve this. Well, actually, now we can. There we go. And then we're still missing a 1 there. This one can go here. This is either or. This one's done. That can't be there, so that's going to be there. Which leaves that one. Which leaves that. And that. And that. And is it another magazine? Cigarettes? Oh, it's an awards photo. Clearly, you can see the people getting the awards in this was clearly a photo. Obviously. Anyone can see that. Finally reached rank D. Still have a long ways to go. This case is probably very long. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this?
Recognize it?
This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and the crew at the Starshine Awards, the year we won Best New Show, but it looks like Blake's face has been circled.
We found it in Frank Pritchell's Tully's apartment. I believe there's more to his death, so I've been investigating on site.
But that doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera.
And when I got it developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy. So, if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment?
Guess the best place to get that answer straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell I called her that, okay?
Scout's totally gonna call her that. A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment. It was just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine, fine. Let's go see Mom. Did we question Casey here? Wow, so much drama, and it's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind I told you to stand down. I get it, but... You know, one day I hope you'll really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle-dragger. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to break the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons-grade wanker. And he's been going hard on the British slang this chapter. What's your take on this? Do you think Roz did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But I do think I have a giant pride parade flowed into someone. No, she's more reactive than that. She just punched him in the fine pate instead. I guess pate. Just they didn't have the accents. Pate, how refined. It's not refined, you're just American. That's what they serve to cats. You call cat food refined? Do all people call tartar sauce refined? Comes out of a bottle, you know. I can get it at Safeway. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? You think of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all this out is going to be quite the bollock. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? What's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember? The guy who pretended to be the handyman. Tully. Oh, yeah. But wait, why did he have it? That's what I'm going to find out. Alright. Let's do it. We're going back. Calm down, have we? Mom. Well, are you ready to be civil? I really need to get that key back from you. Over my dead body. Don't tempt me. Well, what was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me? You know exactly what it is. You're doing this detective stuff again? I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford. I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about. Look, you've said your piece, Mom. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think, but I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around. What if you die? What's the point of being so scared of dying that you don't ever live? Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything. Was there anything else, or was that it? Don't think this is over, Anna. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God knows he had his faults, but... I think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. Or is there? What are you showing me that for? Mom, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when we won our Starshine Award last year. I remember. Why do you have it? The real question, Mom, is why you don't have it. I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. Should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone. Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did. This one? I think I gave it to Ryan. You what? Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met with him, hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo, reminded him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. Yes, if you could have it, then well, I thought if it might help, why not? So if Ryan had the photo, why did it end up at Frank's? Yeah, see, those two are fucking working together. I knew it. He was getting him to do his dirty work. Ryan put out the hit for the producer. And blackmail. I don't know why he wants the show to fail so badly. He probably has someone else telling him to make him do that, but this was clearly his doing. Scout, I think I've made a connection. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. Okay, I'm clicking this one. It's probably wrong, but I gotta see this one. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. He hired Frank to seduce Blake? Wait, no. I mean, those photos we found did have Blake in some pretty steamy situations, but... I'm sorry, I think it was a glitch in my reasoning routine. Let me try again. Wait, did he hire him to blackmail or kill? Well, I mean, Frank killed him, but did he also blackmail him? Let's go with blackmail. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. What makes you think that, Scout? Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Lith Security. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something, and went to Lith in order to do so. When his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in, why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake? Good question. Here's my theory. Probably money? To get money out of him. That is the aim of approximately 9% of blackmail attempts. Trust me, Ryan does not need money. If anything, he needs to find ways to spend it. Oh, okay, in that case... Probably wanted you to get fired. Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired. Bastard. You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you, even after your divorce. The guy's a fucking psychopath. I think it's time to set up a little trap for my ex-husband. Hey, Ryan? I thought about your offer and, well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m.? Great. See you then. Now to call Detective Cross. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? What? She's not? Okay. We'll start looking for more evidence until you get back. Of course she's not. I mean, even this time I could tell she was not the killer. Honor, why won't you wait for me? Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Roz has an alibi. Though it wasn't her? Nope. You need to get looking again. Sorry, didn't see you there. Oh, I don't think they're going to be open today, to be honest. Huh? Oh, no, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so? Well, don't let me stand in your way. Who the hell are you? Sorry, Mr... I didn't give you my name. You're right, you didn't. What should I call you then? KG? Is that how you start all conversations, with an insult? You haven't even told me your name. You're right, my apologies. I'm Honor Mizrahi. I'm kind of a, well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish. It's not official, but, and I am Scout. Well, Honor Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Hakewell. Thank you. And what do you do, Mr. Hakewell? I'm in finance. Right. What brings you to the area today? I was in the neighborhood seeing a client. Not a regular here then? No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place. But you figured you'd stop here anyway? I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shop front destroyed by a giant shoe, is it? Well, you're not wrong. This is a murder scene, Mr. Hakewell. Really? What a surprise. The body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what this will do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent. Might crash the market, one might say. Put a foot on it. Is there a reason you're waiting outside? I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows. Do you know Fran then? Thought you weren't a regular. Probably financier or something. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Miss Mizrahi, I've entertained this little charade far enough, but the novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else.
Is there anything I could show him? No, I think this guy's just done. No investigations? Okay, office it is. Hello, Fran? Doesn't seem like she's about. So, should I scan for clues then? With the opportunity right in front of us? It'd be foolish not to, right? Are we gonna crack the safe? Or the computer? One of the two. Is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one doesn't seem that bad. Oh wait, no, that has to be like that for now, unfortunately. 3, 4. Can't solve any of that. Can we solve this? Like, this is a 3. This can't be a 2, so it has to be a 1. Oh, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. This is a good starting set of clues here. Okay, that's a 4. That's another 4. So this is a 1. We can't do that, so that's a 2. 2 could go here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that can be a 4. I was like looking at it, like, wait, 4. That's not 4 spaces. No, I'm just really tired, I guess. I can't count 4 spaces, apparently. Who knew picross was such a good way to learn your basic numbers? Okay, so we've got a 2 here, which leaves us with 3. Oh yeah, that works out then. And then that's still unsolvable. Can add a few more here. Oh, this can all be crossed off. What am I doing? Okay, this is... Oh, this one's done. Never mind. We can do that for sure. So if that's a 1, then that's the 2. And unfortunately, can't solve that. Okay. Leave that then. So we know 1 goes here and 1 goes there. 5, 7... 2 here or... Oh, okay, that's the... That would make this the 2. And then that goes to there. 2, 3, 4. And then that's a 6. Three, 4. Oh, this one's just gonna, like... I feel like this one's almost solving itself for the most part. Like, pretty much every single clue I put down, I haven't stopped once yet since I started filling in blanks. Oh wait, no, that can be there, but we can't put anything else yet. That's okay. I don't think we necessarily need to, because 5... No, that's not quite enough. Like, that one's done. That leaves that and that. 3, 4, 5, and like, look at that. Then we just got another clue that we can work with. Just... Okay, well, maybe now we'll start running into some issues here. Hold that thought. This is a 2, so we know this can't be anything, so that's gotta be here. That leaves a 3. Wait, it might be okay. This is a 3, and that's a 2, but we can't determine that at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, space 1, 1 space 1, 2, 4. That sounds correct. That's a 1, that's a 1, that's a 2. There we go. Still can't do anything there. Could maybe do something there? I'm not sure. 3. This can't be solved. This one can be solved. Well, we know that's gotta be there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this one, like, solved itself. Easiest picross puzzle in a bit. It looked complicated, but you start in the right location and it's nothing. 2...
there. Oops. And no, can't do anything about this, can we? We can kind of do that. That might help. I could do something here. Oh, yeah, we can. Perfect. What am I missing? There we go. Another newspaper, or is that the computer? Ah, it's the computer. Oh, now we're gonna hack, aren't we? Still no C rank. We have a long ways to go on this one. Computer, huh? Did I try hack into the computer? Well, doesn't look like friends around, so why not? These ones are fun. I like these quickfire puzzles. These are probably some of my favorite. They got the timer, they got the mistake system. Interesting that you don't get to use the X's, which is certainly a choice, but I respect it. Two, three, four, 2, 3, and then there, and there, and there, and I guess there. I really do wonder if these puzzles are like randomly generated or not, because... Oh, whoops. Shit. Oh wait. Wow, I thought there was another clue there. I don't know why I thought there was a second clue. That would have probably been a good thing. It's okay. We had 13 seconds left. It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping. Anything interesting? It's safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes? I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a general good rule. In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss. Man's in financial trouble. Alright, what else are we gonna find? Where does it want me to look? Oh, there it is. Trash can? Oh. Oh, this pile of papers, of course. Where? There we go. Why is it always in like the weirdest spots? Like, it's clearly the pile of papers. Just make it the pile of papers. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this one might be a little... This one looks like it's probably not going to be as straightforward as that previous one. Or maybe... Nah, unlikely. 2 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're getting a lot of like piecemeal clues here, unfortunately. 4 doesn't work. 4 and 2 might work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we get like 1 clue out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Like the amount of work it took me to just build this one row up. Yeah, no, we're not getting any easy clues this time. This has to be a 2. Wait, no, it doesn't. It can be a 1. Never mind. Can't do anything there. This is the same thing, right? 3, 4. Yeah. Nothing crazy helpful. I think I got all the 1, 4, 2s. Okay, well, how about this one here? Oh wait, no, there's this one here too. So that's a 2. Oh, but this is longer. We can't do it that way, right? Because it's a rectangle. 2, 3, 4. This is a 2. This is probably a 2, because there's not enough room otherwise. Okay, well, let's see. 1, 1, 1. Nah, there's enough room for a little wiggle room here for stuff, I think. Unless there's nothing else I can solve, which could be the case. That's 1, that's 2, that's 1, 2, 3. Nah, okay. 2. This has to be a 2. This one can't be anything because of... It's too far away from things, so there we go. That's what we needed. And we can't solve the rest of that. 4, 5, 6, 7, that rules out that one.
Okay, now we can start building up here. Twos, 2, 3, 4. Five, 3, 2, 2. Okay, there we go. 3. Are we missing something down here? Well, no, we can't solve for this yet. But oh, we can. Never mind. And then this one, this we definitely can't solve for. Okay. Can't solve for that. That rules out all that. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2. Oh no, that's works. There's enough room there. Like another, probably another like rolled up piece of paper. There seems to be a lot of those in this game. Like this game's version of the autopsy report, how it constantly changes in Phoenix Wright. I wonder what part of Japanese law system that was based on. Changing the autopsy report mid-case, or mid-trial even. Like that's, you don't do that. You can't just like change the, you can't just have a renewed autopsy report halfway through. I love the idea of that though. It's just like, I'm pretty sure every single trial has that. Like I can't think of, at least in the first 2 games, and like the one case I played of 3, every single trial has that. The only other Phoenix Wright game I played was the Professor Layton crossover, and that game didn't have autopsy reports because of its setting. But I think, you know what, I don't know if it had an equivalent. I actually can't remember. I should probably play it too, because that was a really fun game. I'll stream that one as well. But I don't remember it having an equivalent to the autopsy report issue. That's too far. This is also too... Okay, there's gotta be... Like, there's too many here to do the 3s. Too many for this one. Or this one. I can't go sideways. 2... Yeah, what? Oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's probably what I'm missing. 1 goes here, 2 goes there, 4 can't go there, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. This is obviously the 2, which makes those the 1s, which rules out that, and there we go. 3, 2. There we go. It's another rolled up paper, isn't it? Oh, it's mail. See, that I recognize because the stripes. That was an easy one. Man, I really hope I didn't miss puzzles. I think this case is just like way longer. I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system. It reminds me of your handbag, Honor. When did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much. There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date. Really? I wonder how she paid them when the takings are so bad. Oh, look at these. A bunch of rejections from loan companies. Fran was trying to get a loan. Find anything interesting? Fran, we were just looking for a wallet. I need to recharge. You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars. Let me explain. Casey told us you weren't feeling very well, so we came to see how you are. How sweet of you. I'm fine. I was just feeling a little overwhelmed by everything. Then I went to the bathroom and, well, I guess that's when you took your chance to have a little snoop around, huh? Your office is unique. Well, it has to double as a dressing room, too. Still, guess that's no excuse for the desk being so messy, is it? If you'd like, I can show you some great sorting algorithms. I think that I might be fighting a losing battle. Even if I tidied it, it'd be like this again in a few days. I'm just not that good at all this admin stuff. Guess that's a side effect of not going to business school.
you don't mind me asking, why did you buy the club? I'd been a regular performer here for years. The old owner, Daphne, wanted to sell it so she could retire to Palm Springs, or Palm Springs adjacent anyway. I never really imagined myself running my own business, but some of the other girls encouraged me to go for it. I thought, well, how hard could it be? I cleared up my savings account and here we are. Guess I was quite naive, huh? Wow, wish I had that much savings. You didn't need a loan or anything? I'd see what it has to do with... No, I didn't. We found these letters on the desk. They're a bunch of rejections from loan companies. And, well, you said you didn't get a loan. Exactly, that's why they're rejection letters. But then how are you paying your bills? You said you didn't have any savings. I've just been extremely careful with money, okay? I watch every cent, no frivolous purchases or anything. Okay then. We couldn't help but notice that you might have some money issues. Yes, things haven't exactly been easy, but we're getting by. This means I've had to be careful with money. Tighten my belt a little, you know? Well, of course that. But you've been losing money each month, and you said that you had no float money. I don't expect to explain my finances to you. You aren't my accountant. I wonder if we ran into her accountant, possibly. Something doesn't add up here, and we're not talking about your accounts. Well, we kind of are, but I admire the commitment to the joke. I mean, we're also not talking about your accounts. I don't think you've, cheated the books, right? Fran, I don't think you're telling us the truth. That much has been clear for a while. Please, go ahead. You must have some other source of money. We know you've kept up to date with your bills, but the club's lost money every month. And by your own testimony, you have no savings left after purchasing the club. Yet again, I've said I've just been careful with money since taking over. No, that's not it. You're running a second business. It's obviously something you aren't too proud of. Selling stolen goods, maybe? Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting to go that far. I don't know. I wasn't thinking anything illegal. I mean, I kind of was, but there's lots of options. Are you kidding? You saw my accounts. I can barely keep one business going. Why would I start another? He does have a point, Honor. We found no evidence that another business exists. There must be some other source for that money. You're performing at a rival club, playing the field for profit. You think I've got time to perform at more than one club? Running McGallant's has taken over my life. I can barely remember the last time I went anywhere that wasn't the club or my apartment. That does align with other statements we've heard. I guess there's some other source for that money. Oh, you did get a loan. You know, the not-so-legal way. That didn't even cross my mind. I thought too highly of her. I know you can't believe that. You saw the rejection letters while you were snooping around at my desk. We did. What bank would want to give a loan to a failing business? So the question remains, who did give you a loan? And on what terms? You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm sorry, but it's been a very long day and I'm still processing everything. Then you have you two looking in every corner of my business, finding my failings, and then bringing me up on them. It's too much. Please, I'd like to ask you to leave. Both of you. Sure. Sorry we've upset you. Did you find Fran? We did, but I think we upset her. Oh, what have you done now? We just had some questions about our finances. I think we should probably give her a bit of space. I've pissed her off a few times over the years. Don't worry, she'll come around in time. Detective Cross, you're back.
Yeah, I figured I should give Roz a lift back, seeing she so kindly helped with the investigation.
This is great, but Ryan's gonna be here any minute.
Fine? So what are you planning?
Stay here, but listen in. I think you're about to hear something interesting. Any minute now. Honor, I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening. Get ready to record this, Scout. You're about to see the greatest performance of your life. Oh. What were we in for? How do I look? You look 84% of your best. How do you even quantify that? There's one thing I can rely on you for. It's painful accuracy.
Honor?
Showtime. Ryan, you came.
What did you want to talk about?
Thanks for coming, Ryan. There's just something I wanted to ask before I accept your offer.
I've got to admit, I was surprised to hear from you so soon. You weren't exactly receptive earlier.
I know. I'm sorry. I reacted badly and I've been thinking about the job offer a lot. Anna? You didn't tell me you were going to accept the job. He's kidding. Just play along, Scout.
So, what'd you want to ask me?
Ever since seeing you at the Starshine Awards, I've not been able to stop going over everything that happened between us. I think that's why I acted out earlier. I don't know what to think. I was so angry. I was angry at you for so long, but what do you think we went wrong?
Wow, that's actually a complicated question. We had a good few years, but to be honest, I just couldn't compete with your paranoia.
What? Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, you questioned everything. You came up with all these conspiracy theories about how I was trying to control you, trying to keep you away from your friends and family. You were going to quit the show for us, so we could spend more time together. And then suddenly one day you said I'd made you do it. All I was trying to do is be a good husband, keep you safe, stop you from making mistakes you'd come to regret.
You're right. For some reason, I just couldn't accept that you were looking out for me. I thought you were selfish and controlling and arrogant. But I was wrong.
I'm happy you can admit that.
I know I can have problems with believing you, which is why, if this has any future, I need to know that we're getting everything out, that we're starting from zero.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
I want to ask you something, and please, if you can just be honest with me, I can move on. We can build on this. Did you have anything to do with getting me fired from the show?
What?
I know. But this is the last thing standing in the way of us.
Why on earth would I want to get you fired?
Well, for the same reasons you wanted Murder Miss Terry to be wiped from the Starshine Awards this year, to get back at me.
That was one mistake on her. I've told you how sorry I am for doing that. So no, I didn't have anything to do with your firing. Why would you think I did?
Now the evidence for the big reveal.
What? Is it the photo? I guess probably the photo.
Recognize this?
Huh? Oh, isn't this the photo you gave your mom?
Yeah, they found it in the apartment of the guy that killed Blake.
That's weird.
Also, when we searched Blake's office, we saw that he'd been blackmailed to fire me. The working hypothesis is that Frank went to do it, but something went wrong and he ended up accidentally killing Blake.
There's that imagination playing tricks on you again.
I didn't come up with that theory. Detective Cross did.
He did? I see.
But the thing is, this is the only copy of this photo, and Mom says she gave it to you.
Here we go again.
Okay, Honor, this is it. Performance of your career. Starshine moment. I know, and trust me, I've been working on it. I've even been having therapy. All I want is for you to tell me the truth. Then I can forgive you, and we can start again.
Okay, fine. I wanted to get you fired, but I had no idea that would end up in Blake getting killed. All I said was scare him a little. That's it. Think I wanted to be involved with this?
Said this to Tully, Frank himself?
No, I used a contact at a firm. Leth or something. Honestly, Honor, you've got to believe me. I had no idea it'd end up like this.
Okay, I believe you.
You know, you're right. We have to start fresh. And in a weird way, I'm glad I was finally been able to say it out loud. I feel kind of cleansed.
Oh, I'm very glad you said it out loud.
Huh? What are you... Take them away, boys! You didn't record me, did you? With that robot of yours? Even if you did, you know it's not admissible in court. California law requires both parties to consent.
Oh, now who's paranoid? Don't worry, Ryan. I didn't record you, mostly because I have something far more reliable.
Very interesting, Mr. Blackstock. Very interesting indeed. Ew. But Ryan Blackstock, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frank Pritchell. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used to you against the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. But I'm guessing that won't be a problem for a Blackstock. This is ridiculous. I didn't kill him. Maybe not, but conspiracy charge is a given. maybe even withholding information. You're going to wait for a long time. I hope you're happy, Honor. Enjoy being alone.
You're damn right I'm happy. Haven't been this happy since the day we divorced. I'm sure. You're going to die a very sad old spinster if you keep pushing people away. You'll never be alone, Ryan, because she's got me.
Good work, Ms. Rai. I'll get him down to the station right away.
But what about this case?
I can wait. This will get me back in the good books with the chief. I knew there was something fishy going on here, and this is proof. You stay here. Keep looking for leads.
Are you sure?
Are you turning on the opportunity to be in charge? No, I didn't think you would. Just come find me at the station when you got something.
Is there anything else to find? And the Starshine for Best Actress goes to Honor. That was amazing. Pretending to want Ryan back might have been my most difficult role to date, but it was worth it. I finally understand why humans sometimes say things that aren't true. This is a big discovery for me. I just can't believe he really did it. I guess part of me still wanted to trust him. Even if he didn't mean to get Blake killed, all this happened because of him. My life got turned upside down, all because he wanted to punish me for escaping his control. I understand, but perhaps it might be helpful to think that some good came from it too. If you hadn't needed my help, then maybe we wouldn't be together now. You're right, Scout. You know, you're getting pretty good at this emotional support thing. Being around you and Casey has taught me more than just the alternative meaning of shade. Who'd have thought it? Me, a positive influence on someone. Not me, that's for sure. Anyway, Detective Cross put us in charge. We need to prove we can do this without him. Right, we should talk to Roz, find out what happened at the station. Do we have to? Now look who it is. Here to get me sent downtown again. Sorry about getting you in trouble with Cross. It's nothing personal. We just have to examine every possibility. It's fine, darling. Wasn't my first time at a police station. It probably won't be my last. How'd it go down there? I ain't a suspect anymore if that's what you're asking. But hell, given my history, I'd probably think I had something to do with it too. Good thing I had an alibi. What do you mean, your history? I ain't hiding the fact that I've been in a lot of scuffles in my time. That's the danger of growing up with 5 brothers, you see. Hell, if I hadn't learned to stand my ground, I'd been trampled into it. I didn't want to be rude, but you did come across as a little scrappy. I just assumed it was part of the character. Well, it kinda is. I'm just that kind of person. I get to express in 2 different ways with my 2 jobs. You have another job? This gig don't pay enough to make a living, so I also work as a security guard during the day. But it's kind of restrictive, you know. You have to act like a tough guy, wear a certain uniform, strike as fear to their hearts, be all butch and masculine. That sounds scary. Do you work in a prison? Ha, no. Shady Acres Retirement Village. Easiest security job ever. You mentioned you had an alibi? Sure. Didn't mention it earlier because Fran was around and it's kind of sensitive, but, well, this'll explain it. Oh, a puzzle, my favorite. And this really is like Professor Wayne. Everything is explained through the power of puzzle. We'll see how easy of a puzzle this is. Oops. Got 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is this gonna be like solved in zigzags? Probably. Wait, no. Oh, don't do that. That would be a mistake. This we can do though. Thank goodness. Man, my voice is like completely shot after that last bit. Man, didn't I say I was gonna stop like, what, an hour ago or something? Might still do that. What time is it? It's like probably 11 o'clock, eh? Well, let's finish this puzzle and see how I'm feeling after that. No point leaving this puzzle half solved since we're already here. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. That makes more sense. That's a 2, not a 3. All the more reason that probably we make this a 2-part chapter. Let's see here. That's done. That's done. This is done. That's gotta be done. Those can't be solved. No idea what that is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, nothing there. Could do... I don't think we can do any of those. That doesn't help. 2, 1... Yeah, that's gotta be right. Okay, so this is the 3. That's the 1. That means that's 6, right? Yeah. This could still be a 1. We'll leave that. No idea what's there. Can't really do anything up top at the moment. So we have a 5, we have a 2, and we have the 3. So that's that. Okay, that's the 1. Making sure before we start clicking on random things. Wait, no, that's the 3. 2, 3. Okay. We have a 2, we have nothing there that can be solved. Do you have anything here? Not really. I think this is where it's going to get a little tricky, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be the 1, it has to be part of the 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is likely a 1, but can it even be the 2? 1, 2, no, it has to be a 1. It's too far down for it to be anything else. This can be a 4. This could be a 2 or a 1. This could be a 3. Actually, could it even be a 1? 2, 3, no, it has to be the 3. The only option. And then this is a 1 for sure. That's gonna make this a 2, right? Yeah, that makes the most sense. This could be, no, this can't be a 5, there's not enough room. So 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What does that leave me with over here? 2, 5. Wait, no, we can't solve that one. We can solve this one, though. It's possible this could be the 5, then. Okay, so we know... Well, actually, no, we don't know. This one could be anything. Well, we know this is empty. So what does that leave me with here? 4, 5, 6, 7. And this could be... Okay, this can be a 1 because there's enough room for a 4, so we kind of have to leave that right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No idea what this is yet. 3, 4. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a 1. That's also going to be a 1. This can't be a 2. This has to be a 1. Okay, so that was the 2. So then this is the 5. Yeah, see, it's a good thing I didn't jump to any conclusions. That would have been a big mistake. Speaking of jumping to a conclusion, I just made a big mistake. If that's a 4, then this has to be the 5. This has to be the 6. Oh, okay, I did make a mistake. I did have it right. I did guess it right. And then me second guessing, unguessed it. Except this needs to actually be the 5. That's going to be a 2. This is going to be a 1. Huh. Now where did I mess up? Okay, well, never mind then. We're going to start this area over here a little bit. This is a 5 then. Let's assume this is correct. This is still plausible, so we haven't lost anything here. Those are fine. This is a 1. That doesn't work though. Okay, so then this has to be here because we need this to be a 1. But then this also has to... We need a 2 back here. Okay, this might actually be the real problem square then. Okay, so we know that's a 10. That has to go all the way up. Like, this is the one row that was complete from the start. It always will be. This is like this. maybe. That means this is a 2. That would make sense. That's a 5, which gives us the other 2. Okay, so far so good. 3, 4. Alright, I think we are fixed, right? 2, 1. Okay, let's just delete this then too for now. We'll just start all the way up here. I don't want any more issues. 2. Okay, this has to be a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are connected. That's fine. We're good with that. That's not causing any problems. So then this is... Okay, that's also not causing problems. So where are we still going? That's there. This is going to be a 2, but... Okay, I don't know where I screwed up in here, as usual, but I'm glad it's resolved, because I think we're fine now. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 or 7, so that's not there. That's a thing. Cross all those out, and then we've got a 1 here. This is good, that's good. This can't be anything, so it has to be the 1. That means this is there, and then that leaves that there. There we go. What is this thing that you wanted to show me so badly? A matchbook. Classic detective clue. What bar is this from? The book of matches. Looks like they're promotional. It says the Boiler Room on the front. The Boiler Room? That's another gay club over in West Hollywood. Not my sort of place. It's twinks as far as the eye can see. Oh my god. Oh, what? It's this place's main competition, actually. That's where I went after I left here last night. I've started performing over there now and then. It's tricky. I love Fran, I do, but I know the writing's on the wall for this place. All of us girls do. I gave Cross this matchbook. He called them up and they confirmed that I was there till a few hours ago. Yeah, why you wouldn't want to say this around Fran. I'm sure she'd understand, but I don't want to hurt her feelings, you know? Well, we should go. We've taken up enough for your time. No skin off my nose. I'll be here if you want to ask me anything else. Roz, can I ask you something? Sure thing, little guy. What's up? You seem to know a lot about gender. People keep referring to me using male pronouns. Does this mean I'm a man? Oh, it's complicated enough with humans. Now we're going to bring robots in this conversation? Oh boy, that is a big question. Well, you're a robot, right? So I guess you're not really a man or a woman. Maybe folks just call you he because it's easier. Or maybe because we live in a man's world and that's just the default. But I have male and female interface connectors. Yeah, let me show you my RS-232 cable. Haha, thanks for the offer, but I wouldn't know what to do with them. Listen, Scout, truth is, this really isn't something you need to worry about too much. You're just you. That's enough for now. Just keep chucking on. Maybe over time you'll feel more one way or the other. Or maybe you'll feel a bit of both. Or neither. There's no need to decide now. Just live your life, baby. I think I understand. I am Scout. Haha, that's the spirit. Well, if there's nothing else to question here, I think that is a good point. I was also trying to find a good spot to stop. But I think that is a perfect spot. Oh, we can return the title. That's a perfect spot to stop. I think we're like, I want to say like halfway through, if we take a look at this. Yeah, I would say we're about halfway through, maybe. I mean, I don't know what time it is. Oh yeah, it's like midnight. I don't want to be here till 2 a.m., gonna be honest. But yeah, we'll have to make this a two-part. I have a feeling there's gonna be a number of two-parters with this game. There's a good chance these last 2 chapters are like extra long. But we'll see what the next one looks like. But yeah, this one for sure. We'll pick this up next Monday and finish off this chapter. Tomorrow we'll play some Rhythm Thief, since it kind of got neglected last week. We should be able to finish that game up though. I don't see any reason why we can't there.
And Wednesday will not be a stream, but Thursday should be, and then we'll be able to start Crisis Core then. And of course, Minecraft on Friday. So in the meantime, I hope everyone enjoyed today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.